Rushmore Show, where it's all about your top four and nothing more. Andy, welcome to the show. It's Thursday. You know what that means. It's time to climb the mountain. And we have a good mountain to climb today. Just want to shout out some people in the chat. First person I see is Bud Files. What's up, Bud Files? Hello. The classic hello peoples. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Hey, we know this guy. Hopefully we'll see him here in a second. And he says, that's who brought him. SS Dave in Games. Hey, I'm going to send you a wrench. You're friends with Koi. You're a friend of ours. Wrench means you are a standard moderator, which means you can share your channel in the chat. And, man, welcome here. Andy, let's give him a little Summit Squad welcome as I throw him a bone.
Welcome to the Summit Squad, friends.
So really all that means is now you have full membership of the Rushmore Show. Not really. I mean, you're a part of this journey. You're a part of this community. You might only hang out with us here this week. Man, my lighting is wild today. What is going on? Let me back that thing up like juvenile.
Looks like he's at a hostage.
There it is.
Hey, 3 times if you were in
back that thing up. So look, so welcome to the Summit Squad. And what that means is we're going to climb up the mountain. We're going to do a top 4 with some good friends. We're going to do a top 4 with you guys in the chat. And if you hang around long with us, you can go with us, bang, 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 or you can just throw your whole top 4 and head on out. But make sure you hit the like before you go. If you're lurking, thanks for being here. There's 13 of y'all hanging out. Today we are climbing the mountain and we're doing, it's not Easter yet, but Easter's on its way. It's Mardi Gras right now. So that means once Mardi Gras hits, we got 40 days from that for the real Easter egg hunt. But we're talking about a different Easter egg hunt today. We're talking about Easter eggs in video games. But before we get to those Easter eggs, let's talk about the other egg, Andy. There's a good segue. Football. You know what I'm talking about. Freaking Indiana. How about that? How about
Google him? Google him.
Yeah, Google him. That's what Signetti said. Look, I every time I see the guy, I think of one of 2 things, right? I think of the coach, Rick Moranis in Little Giants, right? Right? I mean, that he looks like that guy. And what was the other one I said? I said, I forgot now. There's another guy. And I was like, oh, yeah, he's definitely this guy and that guy married. But I love Signetti. That's great. That's a great little deal. Google him, right, man? So, but I saw a thing today. I was watching top 10 most unrealistic or the unreal or unexpected championships of all time. And Indiana's is number 3 on a top 10 that they just built. The only thing ahead of it was a soccer championship, which I don't really know much about that. And obviously the Miracle on Ice. So those are the only 2 that were above this whole Indiana thing. So enough of football. Oh, and football playoffs. A lot of coaches are being picked up right now. I love what the Chiefs are doing. Love what the Saints are doing. I love what LSU's doing. And honestly, I kind of love what Alabama's doing. They're doing nothing. So I love that. And Andy, what do you think about football right now? While I'm about to shout out some more people. Throw the phone to SS Dave in Games.
Glad that the pain is over. But I will say I am listen, fair warning to everybody in the Summit Squad. I am going to be an irrational Saints fan for the entirety of the offseason. Shuck we're going undefeated for the rest of his career. I will be that guy. I will be a Shuck apologist.
What the Shuck? I mean, what? Oh, anyways, that's probably a little too close. We're not that kind of show. Anyways, so I like Chuck, man. Am I a fan? Yes. Do I think it was the right pick? No. Am I going to be sold on him when he is? Yes. And I will jump that bandwagon. I'm already shouting it out because I'm a Saints fan. So I'm going to be very crucial of the pick because I think Loomis has been hot garbage since Breeze.
But it's not even just Shuck. It's not even just Shuck. Okay, our whole draft was solid.
This was probably the best draft since
18. I would say since 18. 18 was our
18 was the good draft.
Kamara in one draft, and I think Anzalone was in that draft too, and Trey Hendrickson.
It got us nowhere.
I mean,
it's
it got us to a Super Bowl without getting to a Super Bowl. Let's be real.
Hey, look, we got 16 people in the chat. We can't talk about
football. Stop talking about the Saints because we'll lose them.
We got to talk about the Saints. They will definitely run off. Shout them off. SS David Games, I threw you a bone. Religious fanboy. I sent you, by the way, Quentin, I sent you your email. Hopefully you got it. Grailbound Game. He was here last week back in the show. Isaac, no bars, Torado. Hey, how about that belly pick? Bellinger's in the house. Isaac, we got him back. We got a lot to go, though. A lot to go. Our boy, one of our guests today is wearing a nice hat for you, Isaac. Matter of fact, there he is. Destination Switch. Check his hat out. What's up, everyone? Go subscribe to the Rushmore Show. Thanks a lot, but also subscribe to Destination Switch. Let me throw him a bone as well. My buddy from 8th grade in the house, Kevin. Obviously, Destination Switch. Again, there he is. Eagles fan here. I'm Canadian. Don't hurt me. Well, I love what the Eagles are doing. I absolutely love it. Doing nothing. They're ruining a great team. I love it. And they fired everybody. So that's cool. Mecha Otaku Gamer is in the house. He'll be on the show in a couple weeks. PlayStation ain't dead. Yo, what's up, fellas? Hopefully you, man. Thanks for being here. We threw you out. Summit Squad, welcome to the show. I'm going to throw some bones out. I got a lot of bones to throw out.
Hey, while you're throwing bones out real quick.
And yeah, I will just say this. I'm on this bandwagon for this week or for the next 2 weeks. Actually, I'm on the NFC's bandwagon. Either one. Because on the Rams, I didn't tell you about this, Andy. On the Rams, they have Kanata Mumfield who played at Pitt. He went to Decula. His parents were the mom is peer leader, coach or whatever at Decula High for Carson. And when she was in middle school, her dad was the peer leader coach. His dad. So I like Kanata Mumfield. I did get the email. Great, man. So, hey, 17 in the chat. Let's get this thing going. I'm going to throw some bones.
Hey, real quick, while you're doing that, I'm going to do this as quickly as I can because I don't want to keep our people waiting. But I got should I do this now or should I wait till halftime, Kirk, to do the
let's wait till half. Let's get it going.
Perfect. I love
Get it going. So, anyways, he has some great cards to open because here's the thing. Sean might show up.
That's what I was waiting.
Right then. If Sean shows up, let's do it pretty much whenever he does. If he does, yeah. Seahawks, it's their year. Well, I don't know about that. But we'll see. You got to run through the buzzsaw.
This on for the. No, this is horrible.
Dude, I had that on. That was crazy.
How did he do this?
Yeah, every day for like 6 years. That's crazy.
That's going to cause some permanent damage. Anyway, Kirk, we got a great show tonight. We got great people in the chat already. Very excited for this one. We've got a loaded panel tonight. So, do we want to get ready for our? Let me pull that up.
Oh, I just realized it. Hey, Marcus, Destination Switch, jump over to my channel if you can. Maybe on your phone. I'll throw you a bone on this side. I didn't realize this. He's on his side.
Yeah,
he's on his side. So some of you might be over there. Welcome to the show. I forgot that he was doing that. And welcome in. I was like, man, I don't see Destination Switch. But yeah, if you show up, I'll throw you one. If not, we know how to get you one later. There he is. Hey, there he is. Hey, let's do it right now. Let's do it. Do it.
What's up, Sean? Hey, Sean.
There he is. Let's do it right now. Do it right now.
There's multiple packs in here, so maybe I'll rip one or two. And
let's rip one, and then we'll get our guys out. Come on.
I have not seen these yet, Sean. I don't want to throw out your address there, but you did send me some cards. This is the first time opening it, so I do want to give it a quick.
Oh, there. You already got a bone, Destination Switch. Good.
Got me a sticker. Oh, got me a sticker. Real life perspective that's going on here right now. And man, look at the hand drawing right there.
Oh, I love that. Hey, Sean, I need some new glasses.
Oh, dude, these are sick.
I need some new glasses. My dog ate my 3D glasses, bro. I need some new ones. Hey,
all right, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 6 packs of cards. Okay, so I'm gonna let you pick which one I go for. There's 2 of them. Dude, I forgot you did this show. The Beginner's Bible cards.
Oh,
dude, yes. I mean, that may not rip on here well, but those are awesome. This one looks really cool. Sacred Legacy New Testament core set.
Oh man. Oh, so they're all Christian. Are they all
Well, no,
Christian?
they're not. These are the 3 Christian ones here. Okay.
Okay,
So I
let's
just
go
want
to
to
3.
show those real quick.
Are the ones? Are now we going to?
Now we're going to. We got Garbage
disciples
Pail.
of
Garbage Pail
the-
Kids Intergalactic. Garbage
Oh yeah.
Pail.
So the complete opposite. We went from Satan. I mean, God to Satan. Okay. Okay.
Jumanji trading cards.
Uh-huh.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit with a stick of bubble gum?
I want you to chew that on camera tonight.
That's not happening. So that's for sure not happening.
It's like powder.
Which one
All
am I
right, let's
ripping?
get this thing going. Let's get this thing going.
What'd you say?
False.
Let's let Sean pick. Sean, if you're still right there, which one am I ripping right now? Thanks for this, by the way. Thank you. It's very thoughtful. Sacred are fancy Bible cards. I'm excited for those ones. But on the channel, do you want me to rip those ones, or you want me to rip one of these 3? Fancy Bible cards. That's exciting. I don't want to keep people waiting too long, so we'll try to do this as quick as we can. Which one do you think, Kirk? Oh,
I'm gonna go with let's go with the big dog, man. Garbage Pail.
Garbage Pail.
I'm Stout in the house.
You pick. All right, so I'm gonna let Kirk pick. We're picking. So this is Garbage Pail Kids Intergalactic Mayhem. 8 sticker cards here.
John, I sent you
I'm not a professional card ripper because there's
hey,
like
everybody. If you don't know John, he is our cosplay dad. If you ever come into one of the conventions, you need something for cosplay, this is your guy. Just find the big Fallout character, and man, this is our guy. John, thanks for being here. One day we're gonna have John on the show.
Here we
John,
go. I got 8 cards real quick. 8 cards real quick. Tanked Tammy.
I love it.
Let me full screen me real quick so I can show these.
What's up, PCG? Love that you were here. Adam Baum. Yeah. Hello, everyone. So glad to be back. My wife is what? Yes. Let's
praise God. We can stop for that for sure.
Oh my God. Yes. Man.
I love that so much.
Man. PTL, man. PTL. All right. Tank Girl.
Tank Tammy. What am I doing here? Okay, here we go. We've got Savage Sarah.
Yeah.
Savage Sarah. Nice.
What's the numbered card? Oh, Agent Smith in the house. Everybody's praised. Yes. Let's do
Knockout King. Knockout King.
Yeah. Boom. Cool. What a blessing. Yeah, That's so good. Praise the Lord.
Dorothy Droid.
Hey, that's the one on the cover. That must be a big one.
Yeah.
Terminator. The Terminator.
Wesley World.
Oh, Westworld. Yeah. Do you have a numbered card in there?
I don't. Look, I'm not a professional. I'll look at the back of this one. This one's pretty cool. I think you'll like this one, Kirk. Yeah. Overconfident Connor.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely the Matrix, huh?
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, I love that.
Pre-dead Ted. Yes.
There it is. Look at that. Pre-dead.
Last but not least, Cone Ned.
Cone Ned.
Look at the Cone.
Were you a Conehead fan, Andy?
I've seen it. I wouldn't say it was one that I was like watching a ton of.
Look, we lost 6 people because of that amazing thing.
Well, you got to do it. You just got to
do it. We got to do it because that's our guy Sean. Listen, we got to support our guy Sean. Everybody, go to Sean's channel.
Thank you, Sean. I'm gonna rip
perspective
at another time.
No, for real, Sean. I need some new glasses.
Look, he sent me 2.
Oh, I'm gonna steal one of them when I come down. Because my dog
and he signed one of them.
Oh well, that one's expensive. I don't want that one. That one's expensive.
This one's popping right here. This is gonna
all right. Well, let's get this show going, dude.
Yeah, let's do that.
You can hit the little video, guys.
Yeah. Rushmore
of Easter eggs all time. Let's get it. Yeah, my dog definitely ate my glasses. That's like the old school homework thing. Hey, but let's get our guests out here because we aren't the one nobody wants to see us, Andy. I just used some bad English and I'm a teacher. I can't do that. So let's get our guests out. First tonight is a guy. He's been in our chat for maybe a year or so. I think we got introduced to him through Fat Boys Gaming. Nick brought him on over, and listen, we love his channel. He does a lot of crazy awesome stuff with the lives. He's always co-oping and playing games, and he's a video game nerd just like us from icy right now, icy Nova Scotia. He is now on the mountain. He is on the top 4 Canadians ever to be on the show. Welcome to our show, our buddy Jeff, member of the channel, COIFISH Gaming.
Hey, Kirk and Andy, thank you so much for having me.
What is up? What is up?
Cool
Not
shirt.
much,
I like
not
your
much.
shirt.
Yeah,
man. Yeah, No Bars Torado, my guy. Yeah, absolutely. So here we go. Let's get. We're talking in the chat already. Let's get him out here. So another guy. I think I breezed by him while we were at Siege. He's in the circles of people that have been here. He interviewed Bryce, or Bryce interviewed him a couple months ago, and Bryce sent me a message and said, "Hey, Kirk, man, you guys gotta have video game votery on." So I messaged him, and he was like, "Absolutely, let's do it." And he's like, "But by the way, my channel has changed. I am now Destination Switch, going a little different direction." Welcome to the show, our new buddy, Marcus.
Hey, what's up, everybody? What's going on? Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, man. Thanks for being here. So we got Jeff, we got Marcus. Now let's get the only guy that has any experience here. He has got tenure. He is the only guy that's been on more than once, and we'll hopefully change that in the future. Welcome to the show, our buddy from the convention scene. I just asked him, I was like, "Man, are you supposed to be at Pelicon this weekend?" By the way, Pelicon this weekend, big convention that, well, it's probably one of our smaller conventions, but big to us in community, has been canceled because of the weather. And I asked him, I said, "Man, are you going?" He's like, "No, I'm going to be in New Orleans at the coronation ball for Endymion." I'm like, "Bro, it's like that." Welcome to the show, our buddy, Yellow Rose Retro Games vendor from the conventions, Chris Reed. Welcome to the show, man. And
Thank you for having me on again. And you just gave me status. You just gave me status twice, right? You mentioned the whole being here twice or more than once, and now the crew of Endymion. There you go.
Chris, I don't know.
Hey. So here's the prayer tonight, Andy. You know, we're Christians here, so we can pray. One of the prayers tonight is tomorrow night or this weekend, Chris is putting his name in the hat to be King Endymion.
Let's go, Chris.
Listen, Chris.
I don't know if I can vote. I think it's outside of. I'm outside of city.
Yeah. And so we're all for it. For you guys that don't know what the heck Endymion is, it's one of the. Listen, it's not the king. It's not the king of Mardi Gras, but everybody knows it's the best parade in Mardi Gras by far.
It's like the Saints, right? Like they may not have finished in first, but we all know they're there. We just know it.
All right, well, let's get this show
rational. Okay.
Yeah, let's get this show on the road. Hey, so everybody right now, PNX in the house. I don't mean to miss anybody while I was announcing. That's Pammy and Javi. If you aren't following Pammy and Javi, you are missing out. If you are over on Marcus's side of the channel, welcome in. Hang out, stay a while. After the show, by all means, stay over there. But after the show, come over and hit a like for us. And if you like what you saw, we're live every Thursday night. The next few Thursday nights are video games, and we have nothing but video game creators and people in the know. And then we go to movies and TV for the next, music for the next 2 months and movies and TV for the next 2 months. We have some big heavy hitters in the video game world showing up in the other one. Like Mort's Garage is coming back on in movies. He don't want to do games. He wants to do movies because that's his new deal. So, yeah, come on over. Yeah, I almost said, nah, never mind. So let's get going. Sometimes, I wasn't always Christian, Andy. You know that, right? Sometimes my mind is not where it should be. So, like we always do around here, we want everybody to introduce their channels or their places. And since the order today is going to be Jeff, Marcus, Chris, we'll start with Chris. And then Marcus, you'll go next. And then when we get to Jeff, you're just going to say your channel and get into the show. Chris, tell us all about Yellow Rose. What is that? Where can people find you? Is it only at the con space? Can they buy something from you tonight? That's what I want.
Yeah. So Yellow Rose Retro, it's our the video game business. My wife and I both run it. We co-own it. We do more. We're only on the convention as far as buying product, and the reason why is because we used to do online and convention, but it took a lot of our inventory doing it online. So we want to make sure that we keep things fresh and stocked for our convention scene. So you can only buy there, but you can follow us on Instagram, Yellow Rose Retro HTX. We're on Facebook, and then yellowroseretro.com. So give us a follow, give us a shout, and come visit us at some of our conventions. Our schedule's on our website. Happy to talk to people about games and anything really. So
I will share this. I love the convention scene. I love meeting vendors. And this is no smoke. Seriously, Chris has been one of the most welcoming booths at these conventions every time.
I will say
we show up, he'll be busy, he'll take a break and shoot the breeze. He'll do a little video with us. He'll have some fun.
Because you say, like, Chris, you've been on the show twice, but every time we come to your booth, it feels like we have a mini show. Like we just start talking about it's usually a Dreamcast game.
And it is. That's my thing. Still waiting for that Dreamcast show. But no, that's one of the reasons why we like the conventions. It's great to, from a business perspective, obviously. But I enjoy talking to anyone, right? Everybody's got different perspectives. They like different things, and I just enjoy just hearing about it more.
We usually do this at halftime, but in case somebody's not here, this is the next convention that we're both going to be at. Yeah. And I'm reversed. Andy, I'm reversed. My camera's reversed.
No, you're not. You're good.
Okay. Well, on my side of this, I'm reading it backwards. This is weird. It's never like that. All right. So, anyways, that's the next convention we'll be at. And Chris, we'll be hanging out with you. We're emceeing it again. We got some fun stuff planned. Just reverse to you. Oh, Wadrum's in the house. Kettlebrier's here. Movies and TV. Kettlebrier, which is John Stout. If you want to be on the show for movies and TV, you're in. A Wadrum, we got to have your great mustache back on the channel. And if you're not following these guys, do it now. You all have wrenches, so all of you can post your channels so that people can follow you. Matter of fact, if you have a wrench, you can click, if you're in the YouTube app, on other people's channel, and it will show you their channel. You don't have to you don't have to go search them. All you got to do is click because you have a wrench. You're a moderator. So that's one of the reasons I like to give those out so that everybody in the channel kind of supports each other. You're going to meet some great people today. Marcus, you're up now. Marcus, tell us all about Destination Switch. Why the Switch? You see what I did there? And what is going on in your channel? What is something that they could come over and see? Tell me about your community a little bit, and we appreciate you being here.
Okay. Well, I'm still go by VGV. Did the switch over to Destination Switch. I did an episode where I sold all my retro stuff, and it kind of explained why the Switch is important to me. Went through a tough part of my life, and it kind of brought me back into gaming and brought me back to YouTube. So, if you're a fan of anything Switch related and just having fun and doing convention coverage and stuff like that, you definitely want to come over to the channel. So I got some fun stuff lined up. I'm a guest at a couple conventions. A couple weeks from now, I'll be in Alabama for Rocket City Retro Fest. And then after that, I will be in South Carolina for RetroCon. Be a guest there as well. Maybe in March, I may be in Augusta for an event. Trying to work it out. Trying to be selective.
If you come on down in Augusta in March, you'll be with us. If you're in Siege, you'll be with us. We'll be at both of those. We'll have booths there I'll have a booth at I'll have a booth at Augusta, and we're going to be preaching on Sunday at Siege this year. So that is
okay. I'll be there.
That's money. So we'll be there. Will Ain't Dead has a question for you, Marcus. And Will
Ignore
Ain't
it.
Dead, I sent you a bone. So you're in this thing. You're in like Flynn. Welcome to the Summit Squad. He says, do you collect any PlayStation games?
Shout out to Will. He's a bit of a jerk, but I do. I got one PlayStation game.
Oh, so
one.
is he trolling you?
He's for sure trolling.
Yeah.
He's for sure trolling.
Yeah.
But shout out to PlayStation. They did great guys.
Mecha Wataka says, I hate typos. I'll be at Siege. Can't wait. There is no PlayStation. First time coming to the Southeast. Hey, look, I'm excited. And so let's get our last guy going and we get this channel going. Let's start having a good discussion. So our last guy, and you saw I introduced him. He's our Canadian. We've had 4 Canadians on the show. We almost had 5, but we'll avoid why. We have 4. Colin from Canada, Retro Cart Collector, our buddy Screech, and our buddy Cobb Omer. He was our first, and he's by way of Pakistan, but he did some ministry with me down here. And now our 4th. We have a Rushmore of Canadians. Welcome to the show, Jeff. Tell us all about COIFISH Gaming. Why COIFISH? What are you playing? What should they see? Tell them to come on over and have a cola with you. And do y'all drink cola in Canada? I don't know. Is that something?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, for sure. But it's usually mixed with other beverages.
Yeah, I'm sure. So tell everybody about your channel, Jeff, and then we're gonna get going. Matter of fact, and by the way, you're up first. So after you're done talking, tell us your criteria on tonight on what world are you picking your Easter egg games. And our first one is Roosevelt. We call him Rosie. So you'll do all of that. We'll interrupt you if you need some help. And then you're going to start the show off, man. So tell us about your channel, and then let's get into it.
Yeah. So first of all, thanks for having me, guys. It's really a pleasure to actually, be with people of like mind. So my channel started as a collaboration between myself and my daughter. She's obsessed with like Minecraft and stuff like that when she was younger. And she's like, I want to start a YouTube channel. Now I'm a technical guy. So I'm like, if I'm starting a YouTube channel, I want to take her through the journey of actually playing retro video games with me, experiencing a little bit of my childhood, and just having that shared experience and building some memories together. Because one of the things that happened to me was I didn't have the ability to look back at my memories of playing retro games because YouTube didn't exist. So what we did is we started a YouTube channel about 5.5 years ago. We've been running it ever since. We played a lot of Cuphead. Cuphead did really well for my channel, blew me up to over 20,000 subs. And it's been a great experience. I love it, and I love meeting and collaborating with people like yourself. I'm on YouTube. You can find my handle. It's at COIFISH Gaming. Pretty easy to find. I do some Twitch streaming as well, but that's kind of limited. I am on Instagram as well, but I don't really use those socials as much as I use YouTube. So I'd like to say thank you very much, and I do have my games picked for tonight. So.
All right. Well, look, before you jump in, Jeff, I gotta introduce you and the rest everybody to someone. And the reason I'm introducing you is because of what you said. You said that you started your channel with your daughter. Well, this is my son, Cannon. We started this channel here. If you guys see that, and this is actually Andy's channel. Let me focus that better. There it is. So, this is Andy's channel with his daughters. This is his channel. We started it, and here's the sole reason we started it, Jeff, is to go through this book of retro gaming and play every single game.
Excellent.
So we bought this right here. And I didn't have all the systems to play it. So I bought that little mod with the, RetroPie thing. And it has all these games on it. So we've been playing these games, him for the first time, like a first experience type thing, like you're saying. And it's been a blast. He's only got about 15 channels, almost 200 subscribers now. But yeah, 15 video. Oh, Rob's Next Guest is in the house. Listen, Rob's Next Guest channel is like top tier. And he's gonna. Oh, congratulations to Rob. He just hit a sobriety year, and that is big in my book, man. I will hit 15 years in May. No applause needed, but you hitting the 5-year mark is so special. And Andy, what are you at? Like 10? 10-ish?
Yeah, I think it's 10.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, it's really good when you forget. That's the best. Alma Dumps is in the house. Welcome back to the channel. All right, guys. So you're up first, Jeff. What's your he said, don't focus on me. Give these folks attention. Our community is the attention, Rob. These guys right here know that. We share it with them. And yeah, here we go. Jeff, you are up first.
All right. So
are you picking these picks tonight? And then what is your number 4 on the mountain?
All right. So I got to go to it, and I got to pick it for a very specific reason. My number 4 is Super Punch-Out for the Super Nintendo. And it's probably not for the reason you think. The reason I picked it is because in 2022, there was a 2-player mode that was a debug mode that was found that would have been lost to time, but it was actually found through somebody actually getting into the ROM data and finding out how to do this. So you could play, imagine for a moment, you could play the actual bosses against your friends, and you didn't know it back in the day. So we missed out on that till now, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, Super Punch-Out is my number 4.
And that game is fantastic. I saw this online years ago, and not years ago, but I saw when this kind of happened, like on Twitter or something, now X, and I forgot all about this. I love that game. It's why, if Kevin's still here, it's widely known that I had a kind of a download system when we were in high school. And you could download like Super Nintendo games to floppy disks. And I bought it from Kevin. That's why. And he was in the chat just a minute ago. And this was one of the first games that I rented and downloaded onto a disc. I remember playing it at my buddy's house. I love this game. That's a great pick. I wish I could be like the guy in the overalls or the guy with the hair and just whack him around a little bit. So that's fun, man.
We're going to probably talk about it quite a bit tonight, not just with this game, but it's interesting how a lot of these weren't discovered until like 30 years later. Like, how is this not a thing that was, and I get that there's secrets and like achievable things or whatever, but there's so many games out there that it was like, 30 years after it was created, somebody accidentally found out you can do this.
And like the people never said anything.
Right? It's never been mentioned.
There's secrets forever.
Go that long with that. But this is a good one. There's another really big one that pulls up on a lot of lists for that game specifically. So interesting that we went there, but we may hear that other one later. But that's a great one.
Guys below, are you guys Super Nintendo guys? You guys love this game? Did you ever try this? Marcus, Chris?
No, I've never tried it. So as a child, I never really had a Super Nintendo. I'm just now, I guess, starting to discover some of the titles in that library. I was more of a regular Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, so I didn't really have much experience with that, and obviously did not even know about this Easter egg, as I did know about a lot of them as I was preparing for this. But I'll get to that when it's my turn.
Yeah.
So now that you're in the is it just a button thing that you have to do to get in there, like up, down, left, right, left, that kind of thing? Or like, how does you get into the debug? Do you have to like actually go in and do some work? Jeff, do you know?
You have to use 2 controllers. That's what's the even crazier part. You have to use controller 1 and controller 2. And I knew this was going to get asked. So how to unlock 2-player mode is on the main title screen, hold down Y and R buttons on player 2 controller. And then press start on the player 1 controller while you're doing it.
Wow.
Like how would you guess this, right?
Yeah, right.
And then to start a 2-player fight.
I feel like we should all be like putting all our games in and just doing different weird combinations to see what happens.
Well, how much has been lost to time? Because I mean, how many developers shut down and probably had Easter eggs in their games, right? That fascinates me.
Well, so we'll mention this a little bit. Easter eggs. Like, what is an Easter egg, right? And so Andy was like messing me. He's like, dude, it's kind of hard because we did cheats, we did tricks, passwords, and all that. What actually differentiates that from this? And a lot of this is like developer stuff. This is like stuff they put in either as like kind of like you see me in here, like here's my name, or here's something etched in the background that you don't really see, or like these debug codes, things that they put in to test the game and challenge the game, but it was never a part of the game to beat the game. And so there's all these different eggs that, and they call them Easter eggs, just like a hunt, right? You're kind of out and about, and you're just like supposed to kind of fall into them, right? And you're like, man, how'd this happen? But this is a cool one. This is a really cool one. Marcus, have you ever done this?
No, I haven't. It's funny that he mentioned that because I was trying to play Punch Out on the Nintendo Switch Online, and I realized I was trying to play with my lady friend. And I realized like it's like single player, so I actually want to try that on the Nintendo Switch Online, and if it works, I'm definitely shouting you out for sure.
There you go.
I wonder if they kept it on the like sometimes when they port it later, they kind of remove some of those things. Right. I'm interested if that happens. If that is, you need to shoot us a message because I mean,
sure.
That's fun. So Easter eggs are pretty niche. Yeah, they are niche. Mortal Kombat's got to be on the Mortal Kombat's got many. People are still finding Easter eggs in Red Dead 2. Yep, they have many too. Yeah, so good pick. I like your start. I'm anxious to see where you're going because that's a big one. All right, Mark, you're up. What's your kind of like criteria? What, you're a Switch guy, so maybe a lot of Switch, but like what's your niche? And then let's jump into what your number 4 is.
Okay. I didn't really have a criteria. I just tried to pick a couple that kind of stood out to me. And with me being a Nintendo guy, a lot of it's going to be Nintendo for sure. The first one I got number 4. Out the way.
Do you just not like PlayStation? Is that it? Is that what we're doing?
No, I like PlayStation. I just focus on Nintendo, and now
I was just wondering where the comment came from. I want to be in the know a little bit. I want to be in the know.
They're picking on me. Shout out to PlayStation Ain't Dead podcast and Bo is Furious. He's
Bo is Furious is another one of those guys.
That's Sean from PlayStation Ain't Dead and Will.
Oh, I know that channel. That's a cool channel.
I'll actually be on their show Saturday night.
Dude, that's a cool channel. That's a cool channel.
Yeah, so shout out to them.
I've been following them. Who was on their show that when I first started? Somebody that was on our show went over there, and they just like you. And I was like, oh, look, and they're over there, and that's kind of how I found them. Marcus is a PlayStation god. Well, yeah. Now it makes more sense that they're the PlayStation channel. I got it. All right. Well, Bo is Furious. I'm gonna send you a wrench too. Thanks for being here. We and if guys, the PlayStation podcast, you ever guys want to be on the show, let us know. We'd love to have you. So, who's next? Chris. No, Marcus, you're up. Finish talking.
So number 4 for me is going to be the Super Mario characters appearing in Ocarina of Time.
Nice.
Yeah, I just always thought that was, well, just Easter eggs in general, pretty cool. But I'm a big Mario fan, so to kind of see that happen in Zelda, I always think it's cool to see those little crossovers and Easter eggs happen. So that's why I got it at number 4. I just think it's pretty cool.
I love this,
and I'm here for that. Andy, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, two of the greatest franchises right in one.
Yep.
Yeah, you have the Zelda franchise merging with Mario, and I love that. You got to kind of get to that window and look up and see the framed pictures, and you see them in there. And definitely a cool one there. So I love that pick. This was on a lot of things again, and we didn't really mention it. I kind of talked about it a second ago, but before I put my list together, I always go like I think of mine, and then I go look at other lists online just to see maybe there's something I'm just forgetting about. And this wound up on almost every list that I found was this one. It's just a subtle little nod to it. It really has nothing to do with the game, but it is a cool little visual there for sure. So I love that pick.
Yeah, this is one of those things, man. It's like when you're watching Star Wars and you see E.T. in the background, right? It's like you're just mixing franchise. You're like, oh, they're in the same world. I am so ready for this new Mario Galaxy movie, and I hope we're evolving towards.
We need a Nintendoverse. Nintendoverse needs to happen, and we need to have a Super Smash Bros. Movie.
Speaking of trailers, did y'all see the trailer that dropped today?
Sure. Oh yeah, so Sean brought it up a minute ago in the chat. I was going to mention that, but it's a little ways back there.
Yeah,
Masters of the Universe.
I watched the trailer for the trailer yesterday, and I watched the trailer today. It was awesome.
Jared
nervous,
Leto, huh? Jared Leto.
nervous, but yeah, it's gonna be good. What?
Isn't it Jared Leto as
yeah, Skeletor, but you can't tell him. You can't tell. He's fully like you can't. It's not makeup. You can tell.
I'm just saying a lot of things that Jared Leto's in tend to have issues. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
But good pick.
Good pick, Chris and Jeff. Do you love this one?
I'm here for it. The cross franchise, absolutely. In fact, you know, I wouldn't be shocked if I have one or two of those myself. So,
ooh, there you go.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. There we go. Starting a little buzz around here. Hey, speaking of that, if you're out in the chat, tell us your top fours. At least your number 4. 25 in the chat. The record is 41. 42 would be the.
Can we do it?
Can we do it? Yeah. 40.
We got 41 with Bryce J. Dubs on the show, though, so he is kind of.
No.
Was he not?
No. 41 was Mort's Garage and Jay from Square Pegs.
Okay, well they're kind of they're legends.
They're kind of something. Anyways, yeah, but yeah, let's do it.
It's been standing.
Anyways, agreed. Fallout has some great ones. Just to do. And then Jeff, what you think
about the He-Man trailer?
Well, that too, but about Zelda and Mario.
About anything.
Yeah, it's like, okay, so for Ocarina of Time, I tell you right now, the first time that I played it was actually, believe it or not, in 2025.
Really?
I skipped N64 completely.
Because you're a smart man. Kevin, are you out there? Are you out there, Kevin? Kevin hates it. Look, it's just that window of time, that Ocarina of Time, that I didn't have one.
It's one of the greatest games of all time.
I'm a Super Nintendo fan. That was the thing, right?
It's hard to play now, though, dude. I've never.
No, it's fantastic.
I know, but because it's your lore, right? It's your thing. Like going back to play it, it's fun. It's a great game, and it's way up there as far as like Zelda. But yeah, it's the 64, dude. It's like
and 64 was a time, man, for a certain age bracket.
If you
I'm 40.
You don't understand
64 was.
Hey, look, I'm 30. I'll be 37 this year, so I'm right around that same time.
Hey, look who said hello. He said he heard his name.
Bryce.
Bryce heard his name.
Bryce J. Dubs in the house.
What up, Bryce? That's my man.
Yeah, man. There he is. There he is. He heard his name.
So
just say my name and he will appear. That is Bryce JW.
I got to get one word in. There was a reason, though, that I didn't do the N64.
I want to hear that. Yes.
Okay. So I was a PC gamer at the time as well, using Voodoo 3s and stuff like that. The graphics on PC were even better than the N64 at the time. And I had a Super Nintendo that I loved, and I had a Sega CD.
Shocking.
So I skipped.
Nothing had better graphics than the 64.
N64 because I had fancy gear. That's why.
How do you feel about the 64 now, though?
I love the 64. I think it's just such an important piece of technology. And going back to actually play Ocarina of Time live, I live streamed the whole thing, and it was all a first-time experience. I'm a Souls guy. I love Dark Souls and Elden Ring and stuff. And seeing where all those targeting systems came from was fascinating.
Yeah,
I loved it. So yeah, I am a big N64 fan. I've got an analog 3D up there now. And I've got my old N64 with the expansion pack too.
I love it.
The N64's got some. That was one of the first video game shows we ever did, Andy. Right?
And I actually redid my list because
we did your list. Yep, 28. Look at that. And so thank you guys for all being here. Make sure you hit the like and share your stuff in the comments. Share your channel. Share everything. All right, Chris, you're up.
All right, we're gonna go with the criteria to start. So this is my second time, so this might be my last time after I share these secrets here. But I have 2 really bad habits when it comes to being a gamer. First one, I have a bad habit of not finishing a lot of games. I'll start them, and then life happens, and then I forget about them. And then the second one, the ones that I do finish, I'm kind of a main quest kind of grinder. I don't really venture off and do a lot of side quests. I'm like, get into the story, get to the finish. So with that. This was a very hard topic for me, to find some of those Easter eggs because I feel you got to do the exploration or accidentally find something by hitting some buttons.
Chris, have you met my buddy Andy?
So you share that secret, so it was tough. But for my first one here, or for my fourth one, I guess we're gonna forget everything I just said because this is one of the few games that I actually do finish for franchises, and we're gonna go with Final Fantasy 1 because I'm a Final Fantasy fan. And then we're gonna go back to the whole franchises here, because they do pay a little small homage to Zelda, where there's a few tombstones in one of the areas here, and one of them says "Here lies Link." So it was kind of an homage to the Legend of Zelda.
And
so I had to go with that one.
This is so good, and it was probably my first Benjamin coming out. Chris, I forgot you were a fantasy guy, and I was just like, nobody's going to say this one. But anyways, this is awesome. This is so cool. I remember,
Final Fantasy gear. There's my Wonder Swan right there. Final Fantasy 1 right there.
Yeah, wow. Man, that's
beautiful.
So cool. But
wow, love that.
yeah, man. Cool. This was on my honorable mentions today, and Final Fantasy is my favorite franchise of all time. Not too far ahead of Zelda. Zelda's number 2. Yeah, they put those two together, and that's awesome. And it was just kind of a little nod. And if you know anything about Final Fantasy, most of the games don't talk through each other. Like, it's not like an ongoing. It's so funny. It's called Final Fantasy, but it's always a new fantasy for the next game. Like, it's a completely new deal. And usually, except for X2, I guess, and a few little side things. But anyways, it's a cool pick. You guys, RPG guys, Final Fantasy guys, what is that?
I recently started diving into RPGs, and speaking of Final Fantasy, I don't know if I'm a little early, but just got this to drop today.
Oh my,
very nice.
I played it on the PS5, played the PS4 version, and fell in love. That was the first Final Fantasy game that I played through, and I pretty much bought every Final Fantasy available on the Switch, and I had to get this today. But yes.
So I don't have a Switch 2 yet. I don't know that I'll ever get one. I don't know. It's one of those things. But that would probably be the first one on my list if I was trying to get. Yeah, I will. Come on, Andy, you and Final Fantasy RPG guy. Yeah, actually, Kevin's the guy that probably. Well, I don't say that you got me into Final Fantasy, Kevin, because I did have Final Fantasy. But we played Final Fantasy 2 a ton at your house, which was really 4, I guess, right? The Super Nintendo one.
It's the only RPG in my house.
And you hate it. And didn't you buy that from Chris?
No.
Did you?
Well, no, I got this.
Well, you should have. You should have.
I know. I had it. I know. I had it.
I should have. I should have not bought that game.
How many Superman 64s do you have to trade in to get Quest 64?
64.
Every one of them.
64.
I would rather play Superman 64
than
the RPG.
Oh, that hurts.
I know. I listen. I'm just doubling down on my stuff.
Just haven't found the right one, man. That's all.
That's right.
Well, yeah, Pokemon. Maybe. We've done an RPG.
Okay, so yes, Pokemon.
This is a nod to you, Chris. Andy hates RPGs. He just hates them. And we actually did an RPG show with Pick and Preacher, who's now Keith Courage, who is surviving a broken neck stroke, which is wild. But he came on the show and we did RPGs. And Andy found 8 RPGs to talk about. And I think 4 of them are Pokemon.
Yeah. The only one, man. Pokemon Stadium. I mean, why not? Let's do that. Why not?
Anyways, that's a good pick.
Cellcast Gaming in the house on the Twitch side of things. Want to just give him a shout.
Well, we'll be shouting him soon. Oh, man. Jeff, you didn't have to do that. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, no worries, guys.
Hi, you guys. Hey, look. Speaking of that, you'll see that in a few seconds. We're going to share tonight is the premiere of Jeff's video. So we're dropping that thing tonight. And look, Agent Smith must be a new member. He's now dropping the emojis in the chat. So
nice.
If you're a member, you get the emojis. So one of the things that you do if you are a member, you get one if you're a gold member, right? if you're the George, you get a cool video that we're gonna play. Second, if you if any donations that we ever do go to these crazy conventions that we go to, and Andy, we bought this, which is going to be premiering at our next convention.
It was going to premiere Saturday, but
Oh yeah, it was going to premiere Saturday, but it got canceled because of the ice storm. But we bought this with it, so it's really cool banner for our convention scene, and just talks about our ministry. So you guys are helping the ministry side. Thanks a lot for anything. Everything is going right back in the channel. We haven't made a nickel as far as personal. But thank you, Jeff. That means a lot for all the support. And Cellcast, since you're here, you will be our culture box person today. So we'll share that.
What happens when you tune into the show?
We show up, we play it. I mean, that's just how it goes. Hey, let's put our little banner back up. Bing, there it is. So, all right, Final Fantasy. So, Andy, you're up. I'm sure you've got a Final Fantasy thing in there.
That was the Final Fantasy.
The Final Fantasy. All right.
Anyway, so for mine, I did mention, or Kirk, you mentioned, and I reached out to you this week that I was, as of yesterday, I was at 0 on my list. Because and part of it was I was overthinking. Like,
hey, Mecha Taco Gamer.
Look at that.
Mecha Taco. We'll do a video for you. It's coming. Matter of fact, I'm snowed in this weekend, Andy. I'm going to catch up on some videos. I did our video for Darth Vader. It's premiering probably this weekend.
Nice. Well, look, so I was struggling. I was overthinking what is an Easter egg. What's it? We did cheat codes before. We did, all that kind of stuff. So as I kind of got into it, I part of it too is that it's like I want it to be in a game that I've played, that I've experienced this Easter egg, right? So not just one that I found online. That's cool. But hey, thanks for the kiss love. How about that back there?
That's hand painted at our convention.
Yeah. We have a buddy. He signed it for me too. It's somewhere down there. Anyway, let me get into my list. These were games that I really enjoyed. And funny enough, my first one's not even technically a video game. Like it's video game, but it's not a specific video game, if that makes sense. I'm going to go. I have a feeling, video game voter, you're going to really like this one, hopefully, as a Nintendo guy. But if you remember, one of the most iconic things about any video game system.
Andy, pause.
I have no way. I have Gene tattooed on my leg, too.
Yes, you do. Yours is quite unique, though, Andy.
Mine is Gene Simmons face paint on Buddha. College was crazy. I'll throw that out there. College was crazy. But anyway, so what makes my thought? One of the best parts.
The show, Bo is furious.
One of the best parts of the video games are some of the startup sounds, and on the Nintendo GameCube.
I like where you're going.
There was the iconic. I mean, we all know that one, right? Uh-huh. But if you don't know, if you held down, I think it was just like the Z button. Whenever you had it in, it would do like a squeaky toy and then a dog bark. But then I found, and I didn't know this one until like as I'm doing my research. If you had all 4 controllers plugged in, all holding the Z button while you do that, it makes like this Japanese like samurai sound when it goes around. So my Rosie, just because of how iconic the GameCube startup was, I think Nintendo does some really fun stuff that's like, does that have anything? It's just entertaining. Like it nothing to do with a specific game. It's just immediately when you get into
that is an Easter egg. That's what it's all about.
You enjoy this. And if I could go deep for just a second, first impressions, right? When you go to a place, right? I work at a church and we constantly talk about how the first 7 minutes of a person coming to church kind of determines everything. They've been greeted, they've been checked in, there's the lighting, there's all of that, the sound, everything. It's the same thing with a game. As soon as I turn a game on, if it's inviting and it's fun like that, man, I'm locked in. And GameCube was one of them, and Nintendo, let's just say Nintendo, for me is one of the most fun, think outside of the box, silly sometimes games that are out there. So I'm going with the startup Easter egg for the Nintendo GameCube.
Hey, but before we quickly talk on that, I gotta say shout out to some people who are in the chat. First off, Cellcast says irony, he's waiting to play Final Fantasy 14. That's what I'm talking about, Drew. You know how it is. And then obviously Bryce, we're having a great little talk in the chat. But Darth Bradius, it's been a minute. He says, "Hey Rushmore guys, what's the topic for today? I was playing some games with some other friends and missed some of your stream. Hey, look, so today we're talking about top 4 Easter eggs that are in games. Thanks for being here over on the purple side. That's Twitch. And thanks for hanging out, man. And yeah, drop your top 4. Master, welcome back. It's been a minute. Yep. And Mecha Otaku's in the chat, and COIFISH is on the channel. So there he is in the top right there. And yeah. Is that everybody? Bryce says, I love Final Fantasy 14. Kettle Briar back. The next RetroCon theme in the anniversary is GameCube. So we'll be preaching on GameCube. There it is. Is that the Morgan City one? Yep, it's on GameCube. So we'll be preaching on GameCube. Andy, there's
I got my GameCube right back here.
Yeah. Well, my GameCube's broke. I need a new GameCube.
Mine's broke too, but I have some games.
Yeah.
Zelda from earlier.
Yeah, I got that one.
Nice.
I got that one. Anyways,
I know a vendor
I didn't get rid of mine because it has the toggle switch to Japan.
What were we saying, Chris? Something about
I was going to say, if you guys both need GameCubes, I may know a vendor at the Morgan City RetroCon.
You know somebody that could just
his information.
I'll put in a good word for you. Put in a good word for you.
JVCRB, shout out to Koi. Welcome to the channel.
Hey,
Koi,
JVC. How you doing, bro?
Man, I'll throw you a bone here in a little bit there,
all right,
JVC.
Kirk, we are an hour in and not even done with first round, so we're gonna need it.
Yeah, that's
Let's
a good
get to you, man. What's your Rosie?
I'll jump into mine. My look, these are just 4 games I like. It's just 4 games I like, man. My top 4. It's things that when I found out, I was like, this is cool. Let me go try it. My number 1 is kind of similar to you, Andy. It's really not it's not something that's playable, if you will. It's just a fun, like, okay, that's there. If you know anything, PlayStation, it's one of the first discs games. It was one of the first games that were discs. And kind of doing that thing, PlayStation kind of jumping over. And one of the greatest PlayStation games of all time, one of the greatest games of all time, Symphony of the Night. If you take that thing and put it in a CD player, right, and you skip to track 2, because the developers were trying to figure out if we could use that kind of medium and see what it would be like over on the you put it in and the developers come on and say something to the effect of this is not a CD, put this thing back in the PlayStation or something like that. But it was just a little nod to a CD. So you could take that disc, put it over there just to hear their voice say, you can't play that here. Go put that back over there. So one of the things is it's really not a playable thing. It's just really cool that people find these things. It's like the Easter egg, right? But it's in one of my favorite games of all time, Symphony of the Night. And man, I can play that game all day. Definitely not on the CD though. It's one of those one-time things.
That's kind of cool. I like that.
Yeah. Let's go try it out over there. So, you Symphony of the Night guys, have y'all ever tried this?
Oh yeah.
I actually tried it today, and yeah, I took it. I went out to the Blazer and I put it in the Blazer because that's the only CD player I have in the house anymore. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Skip the track 2.
I'm a big Symphony of Destruction by Megadeth fan, though.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
That's a good one.
All right.
That's a cool pick. That's a cool pick. It's very niche and interesting.
Very niche. Very niche.
But you brought up something interesting though. I used to do that as well. I would take games, even PC games, and I'd pop them in a CD player to see if I could get that CD audio and all the Speaking of Easter eggs, I mean, sometimes you just had these bonus tracks that were on CDs that you would never know, right?
Yes.
It's kind of a segue, but that happened all the time. So anytime I would get optical media, I'm like, well, it's almost like, is it going to blend? But no, it's more like, it doesn't have something on there. What's
Bo
the ghost that's on there?
it. Master says press the start button on the N64 for the memory saves. And Mecha Otaku, I really want Symphony of the Night. Dude, I got my copy. The case is falling apart, but yeah, it was my jam. I love that game. All right, let's start over. Now we don't need to do criteria. We can really just jump in and keep going. And we probably do need to catch up a little bit. Usually we're about this spot after this round. So we're a little behind. But let's do it. So, Jeff, you're first. What's your number 2, TJ Jazzy Jeff?
Is it a number 2 or a number 3? Are we going
second pick today?
Well, it's yes.
Okay.
So it's the 3 because we're counting.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
The second one you're picking today.
I'm ready to go. Let's do it.
What's TJ Jazzy Jeff?
All right. So my number 3 is actually Cuphead, and the reason it is Cuphead is a couple reasons. Destination Switch was on here. I wanted to make sure I got one Switch game in. And it's also a very retro style game, 1930s animation. But the reason I picked it is because there's a lot of secret phases in this game that you would never discover through normal gameplay. The developers added it as like extra content that you just have to have all the variables correct to make them happen. So for example, the first boss, the root pack, in order to get the radish that's on the last phase, which makes the fight harder, you have to completely not damage the second phase and wait it out until the onion stops crying and like goes down through the ground and smiles. So Cuphead has a lot of Easter eggs in it, but the secret phases are incredible, and that's why it's my number 3 pick.
Nice. I've never played Cuphead, but I absolutely love the animation.
I'll say this: I never have played Cuphead either. I want to get it. I have a Switch. I mean, I've planned on getting it a few different times, but I have watched tons of videos on this game because it's just so amazing with the art.
It is.
It's like old school, but it's new. It's just, I love it. It's so cool. Dempsey J, welcome to the show. Welcome to Summit Squad. Says, hey, Cuphead, that brings back some memories. Yeah. Welcome to the show, man. And I don't know who brought you here, but we appreciate you being here. 31 in the chat. Let's go.
We're getting there, people.
Cuphead's brutal. 10 more, we break a record. 10 more, we break a record.
Yeah, Dempsey's one of my guys. So
Dempsey's one of your guys. So welcome in. I'll throw a bone to Dempsey.
What do you guys think about
Cuphead? You guys play Cuphead, Chris? Marcus?
Yes.
I've never played it, watched videos, but I have to say, I guess as far as the Easter eggs go, I would have been eliminated because, as Jeff said, would never discover during normal gameplay. And since I've already admitted that is my style, I don't know if I would ever discover some of this stuff. But I do want to play the game. I do. I have not.
How did people figure that out? Don't damage this. You know what I mean? Did we just not do anything for a minute? Did we accidentally stumble upon this? That always intrigues me too. It's one thing to discover it 30 years later, but the first time someone discovers it, no matter when it is, how do we figure that out?
I'm sure most of it's kind of just slipped from the developers to magazines and online things that people find it. But sometimes people are just, button mashing and it's like, oh, what just happened? Let's figure it out. Or they walk a certain way and they come into this new room. Did you see that? How did we get here? But I know a lot of them back in the day, it was Nintendo Power and Electronic Gaming Monthly. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
But
so a lot of these were discovered because of Unity. It was built off Unity engine. So you can go in and see how things are scripted. So if you see an extra phase, that would cause you to be like, okay, well, maybe I can do something to make that happen. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of what it was. Data mining is kind of how it goes. And that's how a lot of Easter eggs are kind of being ruined nowadays. However, they're also being found. So, you got a little bit of both, right?
Yeah. Nice. Meko Taku it says that outfit can only be found by kicking random stuff in the game. Yeah. I love it. I love the idea of playing this game. I haven't played it. It's on my bucket list, a long, long bucket list. So, all right. Marcus, dude, I know you got a good pick.
All right. Number 3. I actually kind of forgot about this. I was doing a little bit of research for some cool ones that I didn't know about, but NBA Jam. Now, it's not the original, but it's the one, actually my favorite one, on the PS3, 360, and the Wii. That version of NBA Jam. Super good. You can put in a code to unlock George Bush Jr. and Dick Cheney. It's freaking hilarious to see them dunking and doing crazy stuff in the game. It's freaking awesome to say the least. But yeah, that's my number 3. I just think it's super cool.
So
NBA Jam.
We mentioned this in the password cheat one, and not realizing we were going to do an Easter egg. It's more kind of an Easter egg, but it is kind of a password and cheat. But we love NBA Jam. I'm not going to have any NBA Jam on today because I mentioned it a lot during that. But I mean, Andy, not Andy, Kevin mentioned, hey, what's wrong with your GameCube? Here is my GameCube, by the way. And there is the switch right there, the little toggle switch for Japanese and not Japanese. But yeah, it's broke. Something's wrong with the laser, and this door is all jacked up. I think it fell off of whatever it was on, and it just doesn't read anymore. So I got it.
This was a hand-me-down, and it won't read anything.
I don't want to get rid of it, but I do want to get it fixed. So anyways, so Kevin, if you want to fix it, by all means. Symphony of the Night is my all-time favorite game. Yeah, it's so awesome. CC Games CEO. I've been playing that with modern rosters on 90s rosters. Oh, Gamer Aimer in the house. Welcome in. Oh, she must be, those guys must be over on Destination Switch side. Welcome in, welcome in. Shout out to Project Repro Games. Yep. So, yeah, this is a great pick. NBA Jam has been on this show multiple times. Arcade games, cheats, sports games. We got Super Nintendo coming up in a few weeks. Actually, no, it's not with them. It's with Retro Gaming Pandemic and Double Mint Games. They're doing Super Nintendo games. We're talking Super Nintendo, so I probably will mention some NBA Jam there too. But yeah, good pick, man. I love this pick. Chris, you an NBA Jam guy? You're not a Super Nintendo guy. You played it arcade, I guess, maybe?
I did play the arcade, and I had it for Genesis as well. And when I think of games that have secret characters, when I think of games with secret characters, NBA Jam is probably top that list of just those everything, right?
Big head mode. I mean, there were so many things, man. Always on fire. There were so many. I think there was one where you could dunk from like three quarters of the. As soon as you catch a rebound, you could dunk. Yeah, there's so much stuff. Almo, thanks for coming back. Welcome back. MC, NBA Jam brings memories. Yeah. All you guys over on the Destination Switch side, welcome in. Thanks for being here. If you love what you're seeing, you can come back and watch it another time. We're always live on Thursdays. Right now, we're in a video game series, and right now we're really behind. But if you want to find out about us, send us a message. If you ever want to be on our show, send us a message.
Anyways,
yeah, Chris. I don't know who's up. Chris. Chris, you're up.
All right. So, Andy, my dude, you slow rolled us with your first pick, but the moment you first opened your mouth, I knew we were gonna queue up. Cue me up. Let's go. Rushmore. Let's Rushmore.
Oh, here we go.
GameCube startup. Yep, that's my second pick. I'd even go as far to say is once I did discover it, I feel like I played the Squeak Toy entry more than I made sure that button was pressed to hear that intro more than the classic one. So, but definitely just an iconic startup altogether and really cool.
That
really
GameCube intro was an intro for several of us. Before we went live, we used to record, and I would do an intro every time with some new stuff, and I had that little beat, that little in the background for a lot of our video game ones. It's just iconic. But yeah, the Squeaky Toy is iconic as well. GameCube's such a great system, man. It's so, I hate to say underrated because everybody who plays it loves it, but it just doesn't get as much flowers as it should. It's such a great system.
And then actually the way you have it, Kirk, the way I guess when it worked, the whole opening up the Japanese and the import library in the GameCube is a whole nother world.
So I got lucky on this one with this little Switch thing. I was in Iraq, stationed in Iraq, and I didn't have a GameCube, I didn't have an Xbox, and I don't remember. So in my free time, I was like searching on eBay, and somebody was selling this one with like 7 games. No, it was probably like 10 games, and 3 of them were Japanese games. I was like, oh, that's cool. I didn't know that they could play there. And so I was like, I'll buy that one. It plays. And then when it came in, I saw that it had the Switch, and I was like, oh, that's how it plays. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I like it. But
like to tell people too, there's a lot of games, especially like the Mario Sports library, like that, where you can play the import version, which is significantly cheaper, and it's darn near the same game. I mean, there's a lot of them where the menus are even in English. So that's another cool feature, or I guess a hack.
Darth Bradius, this one was mentioned already. Good job, Rushmore there. That was mentioned by Marcus in his first pick. So I still have my GameCube, and it has Twilight Princess decals on it. Yeah. All right, Andy. What you got? Give me what you got.
Yeah, well, I know we talked about that GameCube one enough. This one, I'm gonna sort of kind of. I just want to play it in. Marcus, I'm going NBA Jam. I know you said George Bush and Dick Cheney, but I'm thinking Bill Clinton, Monica, or not Monica Lewinsky. That'd be
whoa.
Yeah. Anyway, she would. That would be fun. But NBA Jam, the unlockable characters. I mean, what an iconic thing to do. I know, like, do we call it a cheat code? Whatever. I don't even care. This was an Easter egg to me. What a random. Just let's put Bill Clinton in this one. I also heard that, and it's not. I think it was on like the tournament edition, so I'm not sure on this one if you can actually do it, but I just showed my NBA Jam anyway. But there was one where I saw you can unlock Fresh Prince too, which is kind of cool. And as a TJ Jazzy Jeff, Monica is always on my mind.
Always on my mind.
Yeah. What team would she be on? Anyway, we're not going to go into that realm of things.
Andy,
I have a joke.
All about fixing.
Yeah, I know. I need to get that to you, Kevin. I need to get it to you.
I'm going to NBA Jam. I'll bring mine in town for the RetroCon. Kevin.
NBA Jam unlockable characters. Marcus, you had a great pick there. I figured I'd go ahead and copy you there too. So.
Yeah. That is an awesome pick. I'm again just throwing it out there. We already talked about this, and then we could catch up. We're actually catching up, Andy, because we don't need to talk about it again, but I didn't put it on here only because I've already mentioned it in a different type, same thing, but it is definitely one of my favorites. My next one up out of the bat, and let's see, make sure I have the right order before I drop this, because I want to, So my next one is actually, somebody mentioned it in the chat earlier, but you got to have a Mortal Kombat one, and absolutely you do. The first time I heard, I'm playing the game, and you do the certain punch combo, the guy pops out and goes, "Toasty!" I lost it. Everybody was looking around like, what the heck? What are we doing? What is that? Well, anyways, they later then started introducing characters. Namely Smoke was kind of introduced from the Toasty, right? And it was supposed to be just a funny thing that the developers were going to put in, and then you put the right button combination in, boom, there's Smoke, which then led to a plethora, which is a cool word, plethora of a whole bunch of other secret unlockable characters throughout the franchise. But namely in the first 1, 2, 3, it was Smoke and Reptile, Noob Saibot, which is Boone Tobias backwards, which is the developers, and one of my favorites was the Ermac, right? And so all of these guys were built in, and just Ermac was Andy. I don't know if you remember this. It was ERMAC,
yep.
And there was a frozen screen for Error Machine, and they were like, "Is that a playable character?" And he was like, "Red," and they ended up putting him in the game. So they not only went hard on these Easter eggs and these fun things to unlock and all these unlockable things, but they listened to the fans who were like, we need to have that guy in the game, right? And they ended up putting Ermac in, right? Which is one of the Red Ninjas. But I'm going with and what was his name? His name was Jeff. Was it Jeff? Gosh.
No, that was Dan Forden.
Yeah, Dan Forden. So Dan Forden coming out. So that's going to be my pick. Mortal Kombat. Just classic, fighting beginning. Just love that game, man. So yeah.
You guys Mortal Kombat fans?
Oh yeah. Love
Absolutely.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's just random. I mean, I guess there's a specific, like, you got to do like an uppercut or something, or just right.
So you had to do a couple different like punch combo things. And in the beginning, it was all like accident. People were just kind of like fighting and whatever, and it popped out. And then they were like, what the heck? And so they went and figured it out. I can't remember exactly. It's probably right here. But so the high-pitched toasty comes out when it doesn't say, but when it does pop out, you have to press down and start quickly. And that's how it starts the smoke thing. But anyways, just good. Cool. I had to shout that one out. Switch addiction. I'm assuming I see that right there. Little you're over there on Destination Switch. Welcome to the show, man. Welcome to the show. All you guys over there, you're welcome to Summit Squad. Be sure you're sharing your top 4 as we go. We're just sharing 4 of your favorite Easter eggs. So Andy, I think we're a little behind. Maybe about
We're not too bad now. We've caught
10. Up. We caught up. So but it's now halftime. I'm
gonna rip another pack at halftime too.
Okay, it's halftime. So let's get some videos set up. We're gonna debut our favorite guest that has dropping memberships.
One of our top 4 Canadian friends.
Top 4.
Thanks, guys.
Canadian. He always going to be the top 4 Canadian. Anyways, so we'll drop that video, and we've got we're Cellcast. But before we do that, let's talk about this. This weekend, we were supposed to be at a convention. That convention was canceled, unfortunately. If you were showing up at Peloton, it's been moved to September. Our next convention that we're going at is this one. And let me hit me and get me on the big screen. Is this one. It's Morgan City RetroCon. The standard folks are going to be there. Andy and I will be emceeing on Saturday. Sunday, I'll be preaching. That's February 28th and March 1st. It's celebrating GameCube, so I'll be preaching on the GameCube, something to do with that. Maybe I'll bring my example and how broken things become new. Look, see how things just, you can always preach about something, guys. But we'll preach that Sunday. It's called Reboot, and I just want to tell you guys, Reboot has evolved into just being something amazing. We are pastors as well as teachers, coaches, dads. And one of our favorite things is go to conventions and not preach at them, but preach with them and be inside. And we have this. And listen, you don't even have to be a Christian to want this, because every creator in this is amazing. They're not preachy. They're not preaching at you. These are a bunch of amazing creators, everything from cosplayers to video game websites to guys that play online, and just a whole bunch of cool streamers and whatever. Some are in movies, some are in anime, some whatever. If you want this, all you got to do is go, oh, I'm backwards to right there. Boom. You go to this right here. That'll send you to this, RushmoreReboot.com. If you go there, you go to Rushmore Reboot. If you go to the ministry page, it's free to download. There are 140 Christian creators in this. If you're in the chat and you feel that you are a Christian creator, listen, you are welcome to be in this book. I'll put you in. What we do is we're going to hand this out to anybody at the convention that feels that they're like, hey, I don't think I can be a Christian and love anime or love GameCube. Sometimes it's weird like that. We're going to prove that wrong. Here's the Coalition of Christian Creators. You can have one of these if you see us at the convention. The next thing that I want to show, Andy, I am actually writing a video game devotion. Today is day 29. 29 drops today. I'll drop it as soon as this is over. I've been trying to put it out one a day. This is day 29. So I'm going to go through all 365. Here are some people. These guys right here are all video game devotions that I've gotten. And actually, most of these guys have been on the channel, and I've got a couple others. They're all inspirations, but this is my own little jam, man. I wanted to share that, and that's another thing we'll have at our booths to give away to young kids and whatever that want to love video games, but also want to learn a little bit about Christ. And that's our jam. If you ever have a prayer request, you can always go to our Rushmore Reboot and drop a prayer request there. If you're here on a Thursday and you have something going on, you can drop a prayer request. Listen, I'm not going to claim anything, but we've been praying for PCG for now almost a year. He's been on the show multiple times. He'll be on the show in like 2 weeks. If you weren't here earlier, he just announced that his wife is cancer-free.
Come on.
That is wildly amazing. It isn't because of me. It's all because of Jesus. It isn't because we even prayed. We prayed. It's because everybody's out there doing it. And listen, praise God. Praise the Lord. If you need any prayer, you need anybody to talk to, hit us up. If you ever want to be on the show, hit us up. We're not a Christian channel, but we're not a Christian channel. So, Andy, let's do our couple commercials and get back.
Yes.
Get back into the Easter eggs. So, yeah, first and foremost, hey, look, Cellcast is still here. Let's do our favorite buddies. At right under Rushmore Reboot is Culture Box. Culture Box is a little coalition of friends that we have, Cellcast being one of them, that are Christian creators. It's what gave me the idea of the whole directory. I was like, there's more than us 6. So I just went out and kind of looked and wanted to do it, man. So here is our friend at Culture Box, Cellcast, Drew and Jacob. Check them out.
The Cellcast hosts Jacob and Drew review animated movies and TV shows, discussing what they appreciate about the medium in whatever form it takes, whether it's a traditional hand-drawn animated movie, claymation shorts, or a 3D CGI series. Check out some animated reviews when you subscribe to The Cellcast at thecellcast.podbean.com. And don't forget, Cell is spelled with a C and a single L at thecellcast.podbean.com.
Let's face it, at-home coffee can be pretty stale. Coffee at home doesn't have to be boring. The Village Coffee is here to deliver the flavor. The Village Coffee roasts coffee every week and sells online. Go to villagebeans.com to order your coffee today and use discount code Rushmore for free shipping. COIFISH Gaming is where retro lives and breathes. Jeff brings you authentic gameplay on original hardware, Atari, NES, Super Nintendo, PS1, and more, all captured in the warm glow of a CRT. From long plays and live streams to game collecting and honest chats about the gaming life, this channel is a nostalgia-packed hangout for old school gamers who just get it. Check him out on YouTube and Instagram today.
That's what I'm talking about, Andy. That's what I'm talking about. Boom. Yeah, man. So you guys go check out Jeff. Go check out Drew. Go check out all our guys. Oh, and by the way, the Village Coffee, hit that Rushmore up. It's great coffee. It's not just good coffee. It's great coffee.
Great coffee.
Everybody goes over to the Village channel and says, we need a Rushmore roast. That's all we need from you today. We need a Rushmore roast. Go find any video. We need a Rushmore roast. It's a great channel. He's a friend of ours. His dad's our lead pastor. So there's that. And so all some great things in the chat. Amen, amen, amen on all that. And thank you and all that. Let's go. No joke. Let's go. Love the fact that PCG's wife is cancer-free. Can't be any happier than that. And Black Ranger, thanks for being here, dude. Amen is right. And Andy, I think we're pretty much caught up now. I think we're
just to get us a little bit further behind. COIFISH, I want you to pick Roger Rabbit or Jumanji. Which one am I ripping real quick before we get back into this thing?
Oh, Roger Rabbit.
Roger Rabbit. I'm not eating the gum, okay? Not happening. This is 1987, by the way. This is 1987. I feel the gum in there, and it just this wax. I mean, it just comes right.
38-year-old gum, and
there's
38-year-old gum. 38 years old.
I mean, look at that. It's like it's crazy. Anyway,
it's older than you. That gum's older than you.
Older than me. Crazy. These are, man. I love the feel of these cards. All right. What a pal.
Oh man,
cool stuff, huh? Look down below.
So, by the way, for you guys that are coming late, one of our guys in the chat sent these to Andy. So we're just showing them off. So for him,
showing them off real quick. Say it, don't spray it.
Say it, don't spray it.
This one's cool. Just the this is a sticker. This was a sticker. Who knows? It's just Roger Rabbit there. The cookie quest continues. Dude, those cookies were when we talked about animated food.
That's how the cookie crumbles.
Yeah. Anyway, Toontown Pile Up. That's a cool one. That's a cool one right there. These are all just shots from the movie. Oh no, it's the Toon Squad. There you go.
It's the Toon Squad, Eddie.
Just Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and then whoops. But the best one of all. There you go.
That's good.
Wing. That's a cool.
Bo says we need Jessica.
Yeah, I didn't get a Jessica Rabbit on any of those, man. It's but, oh well. I guess I'll have to get another. Oh, I did on the back of the card. So
there she is.
Look at the wear on the back of that thing. Anyway.
Every 10-year-old loved watching that.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So I'm done ripping. We can get back into the show.
All right. So we're kind of caught up in. We didn't lose many people in our little video. Hey, we're always trying to support our people, guys. If you want to be on the show, hit us up on all the things below, the Instagrams and all that. We are already booking into August. July and August are our next set of video games. If you guys want to be on a video game show, hit us up right there. If you want to be on a movie or TV show, that is the 2 months prior to that. So what is that? June and I don't know, May and June. So anyways, let's go. Dusty's going to be on the show in a few weeks. We're going to talk Pokemon. Yeah, if you're a Pokemon guy, you want to be on for that show. We got a bunch of really good guys. So Jeff, you're up, man. Number 2, it's Link. This is a softball pitch for all of y'all. Everybody should have that Zelda one ready right now.
Link.
All right. We ready? Let's do this. Okay, so first of all, Andy, you absolutely killed that video. That was amazing. It made me want to subscribe to my own channel. So you did a good job, man. That's fantastic. So let's get into it. This is going to be Super Mario RPG.
Yes,
one of my favorite games of all time.
Andy's favorite a Mario game ever.
Oh, well, we might end up having a situation. So a couple of things happen in this game. There's a million Easter eggs in it, but I'm just going to go to a couple of them. The Culex fight that is unlocked later on in the game. You need a diamond or whatever it is to get in to do it. But it has the Final Fantasy battle music.
Yes,
it's completely out of Final Fantasy. It's fantastic. The other things that happen in the game as well is that there's like little models of stuff of like Samus and F-Zero and even like Link and that kind of stuff. And another thing even is that Samus is sleeping in the princess's bed at some points, and Link is sleeping at the inn in Rosetown, I believe it is. But so many Easter eggs, it like opened up my mind back in 1996 of what was possible in a video game for Easter eggs. It was like nostalgia overload. I love it. It's definitely my number 2 pick. And I'm sure somebody else has probably picked it too. But
this one is on my honorable mentions today, mainly because I was picking games a little different. But anyways, not because I didn't love it. What I love about this kind of reminds me of like Sixth Sense, right? In Sixth Sense, there are so many Easter eggs in the movie, and you find them out afterwards, right? And then you come back, and you're like, now that I played through it one time, now I want to go back and see what I missed. Because there's little small things here and there that you miss when you're playing the game the first time. And you're like, oh, I didn't realize they were doing all this. So, yeah, really cool. Dusty, yeah, it's not a few weeks away. It's definitely in May. A few weeks away was just very general. So, Andy, what you laughing about?
Agent Smith's comment.
Oh, I missed it. Yo, uh-huh. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is.
Hey,
it's also asleep in the inn in Marymore, I believe. He says Cellcast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, scared you for a second. Yeah, it was just instead of a few months, I said a few weeks. It's just my brain's not there. But Chris, RPG, you're an RPG guy. Did you like Mario RPG?
Absolutely. Mario's world in Final Fantasy gameplay. I mean, what's there not to like for me? I'm all over it.
What's funny is Final Fantasy has been mentioned twice today, and neither one of them are on my list. and I love Final Fantasy. So, but yeah, great picks, man. Marcus, you weren't a big Final Fantasy guy, so I get you probably didn't recognize on that music. But did you play this game? There's some other stuff that was in there, like the Link and all that you liked?
I didn't get all the way through the game. I'm a little bit familiar with it, but it was still a great game. I do have it on the Switch. It's on this gigantic backlog.
That's one thing I love about Switch. I love having that system. All these re-releases of games that I didn't get to play, and you get to play it on new hardware, portable. Right? I'm not attached to my TV. I can go and sit in the recliner. I can be on the road when my wife's driving, whatever, and play. I love that. That's one of the reasons I love the Switch so much. But yeah, good pick. All right, well, Mark, since you're talking, you got yourself in there. You ready to pull out for Lincoln? Come on, man.
No,
you kind of did it. Wait, by the way, Jeff, you kind of did it because there is some crossover. But yeah.
All right, so
good night, Mecca Otaku Gamer. Thanks, man.
Good night, man.
We appreciate you.
Number 2, I have I'm a big Call of Duty fan.
Yes,
so I have to keep PlayStation around for that. So in Black Ops, one of my favorite entries in that series, you can actually like blow up the moon. I think that's like just wildly insane and crazy. And it's in the zombies mode. So zombies became very popular. They added that in a few years ago. And there's like nukes and stuff like that. And you can blow up the moon. I just think that's just crazy to see. Yeah. Something to add to a game. It's pretty crazy.
So if you've been around our channel for a long time, well, you don't have to be very long. You're just a little bit of time. So some of y'all, I am terrible at first-person shooters. I love Call of Duty for about 10 minutes, and then I realize how terrible I am, and I just like watching other people play. But yeah, so this one isn't on mine today, but I have seen this video in you walk around YouTube and just there stuff like this shows up, and you're like, really, that's cool. But yeah, it made me think of Mortal Kombat, one of those fatalities when the whole world blows up, Cyrax or somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the bombs. Yeah.
Call of Duty guys. Anybody else?
I've played it some, but not enough to I didn't know about this one, blowing up the moon. It just made me think of Minions.
I know that zombies thing is really
big. Yeah. But no, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool.
Yeah, Call of Duty, I love it. I've loved a lot of the games up until I would say Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 2 is kind of where it stopped for me. But the older games, absolutely loved them, and they were full of little Easter eggs. I believe there's one of them that had like a UFO in it, like the most random thing ever. I forget which one it was, but yeah, Call of Duty games are great. Cool pick.
Bo says Call of Duty all weekend, every weekend. I played Call of Duty with Marcus once, never again.
Wise. I played a couple times and I got pissed because I kept losing because of them, not because of me.
I am absolutely horrible. Like it's just.
So we talk about it every week about first person shooters with Kirk.
It's like this. So I'm like, okay, we were starting here. 2 seconds later, I'm doing this, and then somebody gets me. I'm like, bro, I'm not coordinated enough. I'm just not coordinated enough. Yeah, it's just not it's not my jam. I've come to grips. I'm never going to be a esports type first person shooter game player. That's not going to be me. Yeah. All right. So where we at? Chris, you up?
All right. So this one was more. I remember coming across this for the first time. It was one of those how did they do that moments. So I'm going to go with Metal Gear Solid. When you're playing the Psycho Mantis and he starts reading the memory cards to kind of read your mind, and if you had Konami games saved in there, he just started kind of referencing those. Really cool. I'm not sure if that's necessarily an Easter egg, but just a really cool feature. And again, one of those how do they do that moments. So that's mine.
Yeah. So I didn't play this or whatever, but I did see that on lists when I was pulling it up, which is pretty cool. That they would just read everything, which, I mean, that's I guess it's all data that's on there, but it is pretty cool to do that.
Right. And like I said, doing it for the first time, you're like, wait, what's going on? And then obviously now,
I'm getting hacked.
That's how they do that.
Verified.
Yeah.
So did you guys do this one?
I did.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Yeah. So who's up? Okay, I'll go. So anyways, PlayStation 1, and when I played Metal Gear Solid first time, I had the same thing happen. It's like, oh, you play Castlevania or something like that, and it's like a Mantis fight. I was just blown away. I'm like, how am I going to beat this guy? Right. And we were stuck for, honestly, the entire night until eventually we realized that the controller trick is what you got to do.
Yeah, you have to be in with the controller trick.
Yeah, and I was just like, that is so mind-blowing. I've never played a game that actually broke the fourth wall in such a way.
So this is like, to me, well, let me just do this.
You're skipping me.
Yeah. I got to just do it.
It's okay. Jump. That's fine.
I know you're not going to say it. I can't hold it back anymore. This is one of the greatest game moments of history, right? And of course, it's on my list. It's number 2. Like what they thought of about breaking the fourth wall, when you actually have the game talking to us. It's not talking to our player. He was talking to us. And it wasn't something that was just random. Like it went and found all the other Konami games, right? And so any other Konami game you had on there. And then if you didn't have Konami games, it said other things. And then you're like, what is happening? Like, how do you know that? And then you realize, oh, wait, it's my memory card and how it's placed and all that. And then, like Jeff said, you have to actually do a combination. You have to do some stuff on the second controller to make the actual fight finish. And he's like talking to you in the fourth wall. It's like first time you're ever like having a conversation with a video game. It's wild. Yeah, I had to skip you, Andy. I wasn't going to, but like I don't feel like waiting for 10 more minutes to say it again. This is also my number 2. Andy, you're up, buddy.
Yeah. Well, that was rude, but it's okay because and it's not this though. It's not this one, but it is toasty. I mean, when I thought of Easter eggs, this was the first one that came to my mind was Mortal Kombat. It's so random. Like it serves no purpose. Like it's not benefiting you in the game. It's not getting you past a boss easier. It's not giving you extra life. It's nothing. It's just hyping you up, and it's just a fun Easter egg. I mean, that's what an actual Easter egg serves no purpose other than sugar and fun, and that's what it is. It doesn't help you, right? No. An Easter egg, you don't need it, but you want it, and
right.
That is why this is a perfect Easter egg. It was my George until I thought of what my George is, and it'll make sense when I pick my George at least for people who know me. But yeah, this is. Yeah.
I agree. And then this thing just started as just the developers being silly, and then they're like, okay,
yeah, that's
now you get smoked, and then all of a sudden it just evolved into all these other characters. But yeah, the original Toasty, nothing, just being stupid.
Yeah, and that's it. I mean, there's nothing else really to say about it other than it's fun.
I love it. All right, so we're already to the George, like that quick.
How about it? We can make up ground. We can make up ground quick in this one. And we have 33
if we can need to.
33 in the house.
How about all right, 33 folks in the house. Hey, look, if you haven't hit the like button on both my channel and or our channel and Destination Switch's channel, make sure you're doing that. What I've learned, Andy, doing these lives, the likes don't really mean much right now, but tomorrow, however many likes happen, depends on how many people see it tomorrow. Mm-hmm. So if you hit the likes, it really helps to get it out later. And, people that miss the show. So hit that like button. And, man, you guys are amazing. Thank you. 33, that's what? My math's right. 8 people away from the record. So, yeah. Anyways, let's start this thing. The George, number 1. The number 1 Easter egg in the history of Easter eggs. What is it, Jeff? I mean, there's only one answer for all of us. What is yours?
Oh, this was really tough, but I had to go with Mega Man X.
Oh,
I went for Mega Man X because of the Hadouken.
No way.
Yeah. I had to go for it. I know probably everybody else did too, but I got to tell you, the first time I discovered it was by complete accident. I was playing this game religiously for years, and all of a sudden I went up to get like the little energy that's up above in that level that you have to go to. And Dr. Light was there with a headband on, and he gave me Hadouken. I was blown away. This was pre-internet, guys. I did not know. So I was just like, oh my God. And I told the kids at school that I got like a Street Fighter move in Mega Man X, and nobody believed me, right? This was before YouTube. So I had to prove it at my house that I had a Hadouken and that I could one-shot bosses with this thing. It is easily the biggest, most exciting surprise I ever had in a video game. And I just, to this day, I'm blown away that they actually integrated Street Fighter moves into Mega Man. I just thought it was crazy.
Which is awesome.
You took a Benjamin. I actually have a Benjamin gone now. Honorable mentions later. I partly because I never got this thing, but when I was looking it up, I mean, I played Mega Man X, but I was talk about cross, franchise here. What a cool crossover.
And two great
the Hadouken is super cool.
Yeah, two great franchises of Capcom, and why not marry them? That's just a fun time. And Mega Man X was groundbreaking to me because I'm a Mega Man guy. I love the first few, and then that one just took it to another level. I don't remember when the first time I got that Hadouken. It was probably much later. You said it's like predates internet. I probably saw it in a magazine or something.
It said like you have to climb up that thing, and then it's not originally there. You fall off, and then you come back, and like the second time it's there or something.
So explain it, the mechanics of it. So you need to have all the sub tanks, energy tanks, and you'd have every single item, every upgrade for Mega Man X. So you can get an early power beam in elephant level, mammoth level, that allows you to get it early. But you need to have all the upgrades, and then you fly up, and you need to have all your health, by the way. If you don't have full health, you won't get it. It won't spawn. So there's like those little birds that you're going
You basically have to be in God mode to get God mode.
Yeah, and I didn't know how I did it. So I didn't even know how to duplicate it for like months. It was ridiculous. But anyways, I figured it out eventually. But now it's, Mega Man X, one of my favorite games of all time. And that secret still blows me away. And when you land that Hadouken and one shot like Sigma and stuff, it's just the best feeling in the world, right?
Yeah, this is on my honorable mentions today for sure. And namely because you just can't fit them all on the mountain, and this is just a really cool one. You guys do this ever, y'all Mega Man guys?
I'm a Mega Man guy, but again, getting all the upgrades is just not my solid game. Yeah. So but I did see the video doing.
I am such a completionist at heart, but I do feel the other part you said, Chris. I've got so many unfinished games that kill me that I'm not done because I am a completionist, not the other way around. You probably walk away and be like, oh well. I'm like, dang, I got to get back and do that because I've got more quests to do. And it bothers me. Yeah, there's not enough time in the day. Yeah, being a Final Fantasy guy, I'm like, I want to get to 99 level with everything, and 99 Phoenix Down, 999, 99, 99 Phoenix Downs, and potions, and anyways, good pick, man, good pick. Marcus, have you done this?
I haven't. I'm a Mega Man fan, but I feel like I don't know where Jeff spent my whole life, but he's been doing a lot of Nintendo tonight, so we got to shout him out for that.
Yeah, so this is what we do here. This is what we do around here. We marry communities. We make friends. I love it. Yeah. Hey, I just want to shout out Edwin's Video Games. He's new in the chat, but not new here. Welcome back, bud. He says, sup all. And Master Game says, I like air gun plinking. Smash that like button. Anyways, good stuff. Where we at? Mark, you're up. Which the best one, man? The best ever.
All right, so the best ever for me, it's not a Nintendo one, so it's actually PlayStation.
Wow, look at this.
PlayStation. Guys in the chat will love it.
Yep, PlayStation 1 and PC. Tiger Woods 99.
Oh,
I think the first 1,000 copies or something has a South Park episode on it.
What? I've never heard this.
Yeah, it's just saying. I actually got a chance to see it at one of my local stores. He got it traded in and he showed it to me. It was pretty crazy. So I just think that was just the most insane and random thing I've ever seen in any game.
Instead of the game, or it's in
it's so basically if I'm not mistaken, if you put the game in, some kind of way you access that episode, but it's on there.
I have never heard
that is so cool.
1, 2, I bet those copies are invaluable.
Probably so. I didn't get a chance to look at what the price is for those, but
I don't understand the crossover. Like,
supposedly somebody on the development team just kind of snuck it in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's all over. I'm Googling it now.
They put it 1,000 and they're like, dude, shut off the printing. What are you doing? No more.
Yeah, that is crazy. It's insane.
Look, I want to shout out Manny's Arcade. He's going to be on.
Yes.
Let's see, Manny, you're going to be on in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Manny will be on the show. Manny's actually on with Kevin, I believe. I think they're on together, Annie and Kevin, and they're doing arcade shooters. Arcade shooters. Come back and see that one. Manny is an awesome. It'll be Manny's second time on. Manny's a blast. Great channel. Go follow Manny's channel. He says he's following on work. It's been great so far. It has been. Edwin says, wow. Yep. Kevin, there's Kevin. Kevin and Manny will be together. It's going to be a great show. DJ Courageous, our Christian creator over on the Twitch side, does a lot of good music. Go follow him. What is good? How is everyone? Bo says you have to put the game in a PC and the movie comes up.
I was just Googling that. Like, it was in a media player. Like, you go to the files and it's just in one of the file folders.
Black Ranger's excited for Manny. Stand up right there. Stand up guy right there. Yeah.
Good dude. Manny's a great guy.
Is there a version or like that?
Manny came on last year with Saturn Steve. Saturn Steve will be on the next week with Marcelo from GameCube Galaxy.
Great guys.
Yeah, but Manny will be on, and man, we always got to have him back on. We would love to have him on every year, every time. Marcus is my dude. Yeah, great people. This is what I love about this community, man. Just so many good people. Random question for KP: where did you get that Rushmore neon, and how much? You're talking about this, I'm assuming. My wife and kids gave me that for Christmas 2 years ago. I will definitely ask her and DM you. But yeah, they had it specially made for Christmas.
Hey, I got an idea real quick. It came to me. If we get to the record, I will take a bite of this gum.
Oh. So
I think you should just do it just because.
So we need 13 more people.
Gotta get the record. Gotta get
13 people. If 13 more people show up, if
it reads it for a second, even if they pop in for a second.
Reads it for a second, he's going to eat the 38-year-old gum. 38-year-old gum.
Listen.
Manny says he can't wait to be on the show. It's going to be a fun one. It is going to be a fun one. Thanks, Dempsey. Good night. Dempsey, good night. 3 a.m. So 3 a.m., you were hanging out in England or something. Where you at? I mean, he's going to bed. Good night, buddy. 3 a.m. That's late.
He's English, yeah.
Yes. He's in the old republic. Yes. All right.
Old England.
It was a gift. Don't ask her how much. Well, it's my wife. Listen, if I really wanted to, I'd just go look at the bank account. I'll figure out how much it was. Yeah. My upcoming episode is going to be fun as well. Looking forward to it. Cellcast, man, you are amazing. Can't wait for that. He's going to be on. So, guys, he's going to be on for music. And Cellcast is a huge Weird Al fan, so we're going to do funny and stupid, funny songs. Top 4 funny, stupid songs, that kind of thing. Because Weird Al is Weird Al. Yeah. All right, let's do this. Chris, the greatest moment, Easter egg. You found it. What?
I have one question real quick though. Going back to the Tiger Woods 99, is there like a version or an ID that you need that can identify the type of disc that is, or do you have to just pop it in and hope for the best?
I believe it's something with the barcode numbers. Don't quote me on it. I don't know exactly, but I know it's like the first maybe 1,000 copies of it. I can't tell you. I'm sure you can research it, but yeah,
Right.
that's all. That's as much as I know.
I have 6 binders of loose sports games, and I'm about to pull out every Tiger Woods 99 to see if I have.
So it says, okay, this is just take Google AI overview for what it is, okay? But it says to know if your PS1 copy of Tiger Woods 99 contains the hidden South Park short film, The Spirit of Christmas, you must check the files on the computer as it's not accessible in the console. The first 100,000 copies feature a file named zzdummy.dat. And it can be played in media players like VLC. So that's, I guess, okay.
Yeah, 100,000.
It's often marked. Here we go. The manual is often marked 791105, and the back insert with 791120. There's a retail barcode, retail code. There's a retail code. There's a disc code. So,
okay.
If you
all right, Chris, you might find a gold mine in there.
I know. These things have been sitting forever. Now I get a reason to pull some of these out.
Or you could just tell people it's on there. They're not going to put it in it's on there.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Hey, look, Manny,
we're going to see a copy of Tiger Woods 99 for like $1,000. Why?
Manny says, shout out to Destination Switch and Black Ranger. These awesome dudes use their Python power muscles to help me load up my arcades at SoCal Gaming Expo, and I'm forever grateful. Andy and I want to get out to SoCal Gaming. We haven't been able to do that one yet, but
I have family in SoCal.
It's definitely on the list. Would love we're going to Siege to preach. I would love to preach at SoCal too. That would be awesome. And I know Riff and them are Christian, so maybe it would happen one day. Maybe it'd be really cool.
Yeah, I'm in for SoCal. I'm in for SoCal.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so Chris, what's the greatest Easter egg in the history of games from somebody who doesn't go Easter egg hunting?
That's right. Okay. Well, I'm a Dreamcast guy. I know we mentioned that earlier in the show, so I feel like I would not be true to myself if I did a dream. So to keep the good vibes going and maybe become king this weekend, I'm going to go with Dreamcast, my number one, which again ahead of its time, a very quirky system, got some interesting things. But we're going to go with hardware. So the VMU, obviously, really, really interesting, cool memory card concept. But what is inside of it, you got to go open it up, remove the little screen, and, inside is a chip. And on that chip, it says potato because it's a potato chip.
No way.
So it's a hardware. You see it? Potato.
Oh my! I see it.
Yeah.
Japan.
So you got the potato chip on the VMU. Really cool, outside the box kind of thing. So that's it.
That is exactly what this show needs.
You got to represent the VMUs, right?
Oh wait! Oh, there we go.
There it is.
There you go.
Potato chips for everybody.
That's exactly
your mini Game Boys.
Does it say potato chip on every one of them?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, everyone I've opened has it. Yes. Yeah.
That's
crazy.
So cool.
That's crazy.
That's hilarious. I'm not a Dreamcast guy. We tried to do a Dreamcast show. I would have been researching and find what I like for random reasons. I don't know that I've played but maybe 2 games from the Dreamcast. 1, I just never had it. And 2, it's not on this system. And so I just haven't played a ton of them, but I know it's just one of those really cool systems. I didn't have one.
Hey, Black Ranger said he'd play the hymns for us. That's what I'm talking about. Come on.
Dude, hey, let's go. Hey, look, here's my goal. Hopefully at Siege, I run into a bunch of guys that do all these conventions and they go, this is cool. And they go, we want that to happen. So Austin's giving us an opportunity. Austin's going to be on the show. And then hopefully some other people come and hang out. And when you see what we're preaching at Siege, once I find out what this year's theme is going to be, we'll knock that out. And hopefully
Billy Kiff in the house.
Billy Kiff. I know a guest on my way to YouTube. Come on. If we get to 42, Billy,
I'm eating this gum from 1987.
He's eating that gum from 1987. All right.
Older than me.
And it still tastes the same, I bet.
Yeah. Sure it
Well,
tastes
I
like
messaged Sean and I told him, and he said, as long as the gum's not brown, you can eat it. So this is
is it the 4x VMU? Says Master Games Guru X.
4X VMU.
I guess it's any of them, right? All of them, maybe.
I'm not sure about the 4x.
This is where it's at. There he is, Billy. I've got to get you guys some God is a Gamer. Listen, let's have
Yeah, he's got some dope shirts. Shout out to Black Ranger.
Wait, so Black Ranger, obviously, you sound to be the guy. If you want to be in this book here, this is the Christian Creators, Coalition of Christian Creators. I need to have you in this book. Look, there's over 140 Christian creators, and all their channels and socials are in here. They were up to date as of a month ago. So if somebody's changed
33 in the house. Come on.
Yeah.
This I think the highest we've been is 33.
I'll put you in here for sure, Black Ranger, if you'd like. If you have a channel or something that people should come see and you're Christian. You don't have to
Bill, I need
to them. You just have to be someone that is sharing your faith, basically. And it sounds like you do. So yeah, and the video games, let's go. Andy, you're up.
I'm up. The greatest of all of them. Again, I said, this is not going to surprise you, at least, Kirk, knowing me and knowing kind of my fandom of games. My favorite game of all time.
Billy, we definitely need a Billy Key
Super Nintendo.
Sure.
The Super Nintendo, my favorite game of all time, without a doubt, is Donkey Kong Country. I'm a DK guy. Does this count as an Easter egg? I don't care, but I'm going to say it anyway. It's all of the hidden barrels because they're invisible. You can't see them at all. You have to know where those things are all throughout it. I remember spending so much time as a child finding out where all these invisible barrels were, specifically on the mine cart levels, and it would warp you essentially to the end of that so you can avoid all of the anxiety-inducing level that is the minecart mayhem level. But I mean, just hidden stuff all through this game. All of the Easter eggs that are happening in this one. This was my George only, and the reason it's my George is because DK is my favorite. He's just the best. And had to go with the hidden ones. We can debate, is this considered an Easter egg or not? Who knows? But I don't care. We're going to put DK, Donkey Kong Country, Hidden Barrels as the George because it was my favorite game.
Dude, I'm here for it because it's your favorite game. I can be honest. I spent about 3 seconds looking for some Hidden Barrels in DK. I haven't played a lot of DK. That one I did. Because it's
DK Country 2 and 3 are equally as good as DK
Super
Country.
Nintendo. The fantastic games were awesome. And I love them. But
and look, Manny's saying it there. They push the hardware to the max, and it still looks great today. And I agree. It still is absolutely fantastic game.
I need to get them in my library.
I need to play it.
So my PlayStation guys out there. So I collect PS2 games. Andy collects Nintendo 64 games, but I think
I have a Super Nintendo too.
I think I'm gonna pull in a few Super Nintendo and Nintendo games this year for the cons. I'm gonna be looking for some hitters that I had either as a kid or I just want to replace. I hadn't been buying those because I have them all here to play, but I just want them in the collection. So yeah. Anyways, I'll probably be at Yellow Rose's table.
There they are.
Yep.
All three of them.
So, all right. Well, that's a good pick. Are DK Country guys?
Oh yeah.
Chris has mentioned it before. We've talked about it at his table. Marcus Votary, you like DK Country?
Big time, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's good. Such a good franchise. It's Andy's favorite franchise. He's always bragging on that dude. So, hey, well, look, I'm gonna jump into mine. My number one. It's the first Easter egg I remember. It's not the very first Easter egg, but it's the first one I remember. And I remember seeing it and going, what on earth? Like, nobody knew this until this. Going back to the original Nintendo, going to one of the games that started a generation of type of games. But when you beat this certain game in a certain amount of time, the armor comes off and you find out it's a chick. Samus in Metroid. Listen, we all thought it was a dude. And I remember being like, wait, what? We all just got duped into, and now it's just, I mean, everybody knows it now, so it doesn't feel like it's an Easter egg. But I remember the very first time if you beat it over, I think 3 hours, keeps the thing on. It's kind of doom and gloom. Then it's under 3 hours, takes the helmet off, and it keeps going. You're under an hour. She's like in a bikini or something. I think it's under an hour, maybe. But yeah, I remember it's the first one that I ever saw, and I had this game. I mean, my copy is right there. And you know, the first time as a kid when you beat it, it took you 15 hours, so you never saw it, right? And then all of a sudden you start hearing rumors in a Nintendo Power or whatever, and now it's like you're trying to beat it, right? And so, yeah, I've gotten the hour on this. The hardest part about the game, in my opinion, is still one of the hardest parts, is after you beat Mother Brain, getting out within a minute. That junk. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've done it and died trying to get out, and the place in Zebus Grove blows up or whatever. But yep, my number one kind of Easter egg is finding out Samus is more like Samantha, right? So there you go.
You were assuming Samus's gender.
Yeah, and nowadays that would not get me and many of us in a good place.
Yeah,
them.
This is a good one. This is Samus's pronouns. This is a good one. This might get us kicked off of YouTube. Sorry, but no, this is a good one. This is a good one. I think it was a shock for many people. Just how many times is the main person in a video game, at least at that time, was a female, right? I mean, it just, now you see it a little bit, a lot more with the Lara Crofts, and then all the things through time that have happened. But at that time, definitely groundbreaking for sure.
Even the manual throws you off in the original game and says that it's a dude, right? Like in the manual. So like,
which if you remember, I mean, I don't know how old everybody is on the channel. I know Andy's mid-30s. I'm almost 50. So I was a kid when Nintendo came out, and one of those joys before you even play the game was to read the manual, like Zelda, and looking at the characters and all that. And of course, we read that Metroid manual a little bit before. You're like, what's going on? Like, that was the only thing that you knew about the game before, and then boom, there it was. Hey, Prime, what's up? Welcome in, bud. And Next Play, welcome in. Welcome to Summit Squad, guys. Welcome back in. Is that beautiful, Andy and Charlie Kirk? Wait, what? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm beautiful, Andy, and apparently
I guess Charlie Kirk. I don't know. Guess my name's Kirk. Just turned 43. Yeah, I'm 47. So, yeah, there's that. So we read those manuals, right, Jeff? It's like it was a part of the box art.
Yeah.
And you rip that thing open, and you're still on the way home. Mom's still driving you home, so 100%. You can't play it yet. So you're kind of flipping through the manual on the way there. Yeah, and yeah, it said that.
It was the best of times.
Billy T says, actually, if you read the opening prologue of Metroid, it says she.
Hey, Fat Boys Gaming and Nonsense in the house.
Hey,
what's the people that are in here? If we get a record number of viewers, so if we get 41 or above, I'm eating a stick of gum from 1987.
Yeah.
Came in a pack of Who Framed Roger Rabbit cards I just ripped. So
Bo says he's 45. Yeah, so you're a little behind me. I'm born in 78.
Viewers on here. 36, man. We just went to 36.
COIFISH is here. This was the episode.
We just shot up to 36 viewers.
Yeah, 36 like that. Oh, wait a second. Did Fat Boy just rate us? Because if he rated
come on, rate us. Because
maybe if he just rated us, it might. Yes, he did. DJ Red Show's in here. Look, it's about to jump again.
Come on, I'm waiting.
If that thing goes over 42,
so what is it? Has to hit 42, right?
42.
42 has to be him.
No, Andy said that for himself.
No,
Don't
I said
say it,
he
said that was his thing to himself. We didn't tell him that.
No.
All right, so there's the George. That's the show for the first half of the mountains. Now it's time for our honorable mentions. Hey, yeah, thanks for the raid, guys. Bad Boy, thank you for being here. Hit those like buttons. 36. We are 6 away. 6 away. All right. So, hey, so let's do our honorable mentions. We call it the All About the Benjamins. If you're new here, this is where we kind of do a fantasy football style draft of what's left for honorable mentions. We call it All About the Benjamins because, listen, when we first started this, we were trying to think of little niche things that were kind of fun to do and say that would kind of do for some good branding. And I found out that 37, that Benjamin Franklin was potentially the 5th guy planned to be on the mountain. Don't know who planned it. Don't know who thought it'd be a good idea, but he didn't make the mountain. And so
37.
These are the ones that didn't make our mountain. Let's get it. All about the Benjamins. And yeah, I know the music is a little, it's just a little ditty, but we don't care. We don't care. Yeah, it goes with it. It just stays. So
look, it's okay.
The music ran somebody off. They're like,
we keep it in there because we are a well-oiled machine.
Terrible.
That was funny.
That's good. That's good.
Right? Really good. Really good.
All right. So this is how it goes. It's the same draft order. Nothing that we've said already can be mentioned. So if you wanted to talk about Ocarina of Time, it's gone. Like, you guys mentioned a couple of them. I was like, yep, that was the Mario RPG. I wanted it for an honorable mention.
We're 4
once
away.
It's drafted, it's gone. Once it's drafted, it's gone. Same order, but the difference here is round 2, it comes backwards. Round 3, forward again. Round 4, backwards. So, COIFISH, you'll have the first pick and you have the last pick of the draft. You'll also have bookends in the middle, and I got 2 bookends. So, who's the first one that missed your mountain? You don't have to talk a lot about these either. It's really just extra throw-ins.
It'll be quick. All right, so Battlefield 4, believe it or not, is what I'm going to pick. And Battlefield 4 has a very, very complicated Easter egg. And what it is in Parcel Storm, you can summon a megalodon shark that is massive.
I saw that.
And it eats everybody. And everybody needs to be in on this thing because you need to do Morse code. You need to do a whole bunch of things. You need to get a bow, shoot a light. It's insane. So, Battlefield 4, Megalodon, Parcel Storm was one of the biggest collaborative Easter eggs of all time.
Andy.
39. We're at 30.
We've broken 4. So we broke 40 3 times. Just saying. But nobody's ever gone over 40 yards.
That's we're trying to. We got to get it.
42. Andy, there it is.
For the 42. This is a stick of gum from 1987.
Like Jackie Robinson.
Eat it.
Stick of gum from 1987. Shout out to Sean from Real Life Perspective.
Shout out to the 42 people. Oh.
You hear that?
You hear the crunch?
Was that your teeth or the gum?
That's awesome. How's that power?
It's dissolving. It's not even like you chew it. This is horrible.
Ugh. I bet you that tastes like when you lick an envelope.
It tastes like cardboard. Ugh.
It tastes like 37-year-old baseball cards.
It's older than my body. It's older than the mouth that's chewing it.
Dude, 37-year-old baseball cards.
We broke the record, fellas. We did it. I promised I'd do it.
Isaac says he's calling out of work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, well, look, guys, don't ever doubt yourself. You guys are now champions in our book. #1 show viewership. Thank you, guys. Great time. Hey, you're going to be finding something green in the toilet tomorrow, says Prime. You just gotta reconstitute it with some spit. Give it a minute. All right. Well, look,
good.
We only got one end of these Benjamins. Let's go. 2 Benjamins. Second Benjamin. Marcus, what's the next one?
All right. So my Benjamin is going to be in San Andreas, the Easter egg, saying that there's no Easter eggs here.
Yeah.
That is a good one. And I saw that one. I had that one on my list today. It's a good pick. There are no Easter eggs here. Is the Easter egg. That's a good pick. All right, Chris, what you got?
All right. One of the hardest games, Aladdin, across all platforms.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Yes.
There's double, but you pause, and it looks like he's putting the Mickey ears on, and you get an extra life.
You sure do. That is a good one. That is a good one. I love it.
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna pick another Mortal Kombat one. And it's really just unlockable character. You have to be on a certain level, MK1, and you have to have 2 rounds of flawless victories and end the second round with a fatality to unlock Reptile. In MK1, I got to do that one, and you get to unlock the pit level down there at the spikes. I remember I have an uncle. Again, I talk about him a lot. Only 5 or 6 years older than me, and I remember that was our goal. We would play that level, and then Reptile calls you out, and you get to go fight him down there. Super cool.
Master wants to know if it tasted like a gumball from the Blockbuster 25-cent machine.
It tastes like a gumball from the pit of hell.
Andy's always doing some eating challenge. Hey, Andy, there's our bonus for this week.
I know.
As a short, yeah.
Oh, it's happening. It's happening.
All right. So, I get 2 back-to-back picks. The last of the first round, first of the second. Look, I'm going to go. I had it behind me all day, and really, it's not because of this. Is why I'm saying it. I have played Adventure before. Adventure is considered the first unlockable Easter egg of all time. It's the one that started it, and most of us that love video games loved it. But it was brought to light to a lot of people because of this Ready Player One. And what's cool about Ready Player One, which is so awesome with Ernest Cline, he the whole movie's about Easter eggs, but in this book was an Easter egg, and the first person to find it actually won a DeLorean. And there's his DeLorean, and the person that found it, and you figured out the Easter egg in the book, you won a DeLorean, and it was based on Adventure's original Easter egg. So I'm going to go with Adventure as being that, because it's just kind of a part of pop culture history now, and kind of doing all these things. My second one, I'm going to go, and actually I kind of alluded to it before, guys, in the green room. I'm going to go to Super Mario Brothers 3. If you beat the game in Super Mario Brothers 3, the curtain closes on you, and you realize the whole thing was a stage play. It opens in the beginning, closes at the end. Just a little nod that the guys did in Super Mario was that the whole thing was just an act. And so, which kind of in number 2 they did with the Dream. Yeah, you kind of see it with the stage play. So I'm going Super Mario 3 stage play curtain level.
Nice. Coming back to me, I'm going to go to Super Mario 64.
64?
And I think it's on one of Bowser's levels where you're fighting against him. But you go up to the top. As you're climbing up, there are 4 statues that are up there, and they actually depict almost like hieroglyphics of the old Mario versus Bowser battles. From that, which is kind of a cool little nod to just the history of the game, but it's something you would just pass up if you don't even know about it without even paying any attention. But if you stop there for a minute, you can see these kind of cave painting looking things of old Mario and Bowser battles.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, so we're back to Chris.
And so Chris, and then Marcus. Then you're going to have 2 picks, Jeff.
I'm going back to the hardware side. I'm going Super Game Boy. the border animations. If you leave your game idle, there's some like little Easter eggs, I guess, the animations that take place. Like there's a theater where if you keep the game idle, like the people will start talking.
Fat Boy has gifted 5. That's 10 gifts in this show, man. All that goes towards the ministry. Thank you so much, Fat Boy.
Appreciate
Such a fan of ours, and we love your channel and love you, man. So thank you. We definitely appreciate that. A little 5 membership bomb. Appreciate you, man. Yeah. That's a cool one. That's definitely a cool one. I love it. Marcus. Votary.
All right. Number 4 is probably one everybody's seen, but I think it was great because it was, to me, a great game that kind of stood the test of time and probably introduced a lot of us into games, especially fighting games. Street Fighter 2.
Yeah. Oh man.
And it's a good one for me because I'm a big fan of the anime High Score Girl. I don't know if y'all seen it, but it's on Netflix. Super good. It's about a kid that plays games in arcades. He's like completely locked in, but Akuma being an unlockable character.
Yes,
I thought that was cool. Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
Man, that was gonna be on my next one if it made it back around.
You have to do all kinds of crazy stuff to unlock him, though. Like there's a certain combination.
Yeah. So it brings the history even further back. April 4th, 1992, which was the Electronic Gaming Monthly for the Street Fighter 2 magazine. Inside of it, during April, says that there's going to be an April Fool's joke in here. And right above the April Fool's joke was Shen Long. And if you see in the game, Ryu would fight, and when he would say, "You done well, but you have to beat Xing Long." So everybody thought Xing Long was in it, and Xing Long was a misinterpretation of Shoryuken, and they ran with it and they put it in there, and it was just a big joke, and they told everybody it was a joke. So later, the developers of Street Fighter, they didn't put Shenlong in. They ended up putting Akuma in. And that was kind of their nod to that Shenlong book. And I remember getting that and thinking that, like, whoa, look at this dude. He looks like Ryu with long white hair. But they never put Shenlong in. It was Akuma. So Akuma was, and Akuma's his first, they don't even allow him to play. You're not even allowed to play Akuma in most, like, tournament because he's so OP in those first ones. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. I was holding on to that one for the next one, so there you go. Appreciate that. Marcus, yeah, you got back-to-back picks, Jeff.
All right, so if I missed this one, people would actually be mad at me. You mentioned Metroid earlier, but here's Super Metroid.
Oh,
Super Metroid not only has the, when you do it quickly, Samus wears less and less. We all know that happens. However, the biggest thing is, do you save the aliens or do you let them die? And the first time that I realized that you could save the aliens right at the end, and you see the little ship come out from the explosion, like this little dot come out on the ending, I was blown away that was even possible back in 1994. So that's definitely one for me. And yeah. So you want me to do number 2 or?
All right. So now so that was the end of round 2. Now you're starting round 3.
Okay. So round 3, is going to be Ninja Gaiden for Xbox.
Oh, okay.
So 2 reasons. Not only is it an amazing game, but let's get into the Easter egg aspect. So in this Xbox version, in order to get the windmill shuriken, it actually is on top of an Xbox and it's hidden within the game. And the Sigma versions of this game do not have that Xbox in it. It's very specific to this Xbox version. Another thing this game has, it has the 3 NES games as arcade unlockables within the game. And you can only play it on the original Xbox. Xbox 360 and all that stuff will not work. So Ninja Gaiden.
Wow.
That's my second.
Nice. Good pick.
Good pick.
All right, Marcus, we're coming back to you.
All right. Next one, I got a little bit of research on there. I thought it was kind of just strange and odd, but on Borderlands 2, it's like a Minecraft reference in there. Like you have like a Minecraft character or something that appears. I just thought that was super random. It's like on the completely opposite end of the spectrum. Like, you know, you got Borderlands, then you got Minecraft. It's strange that they, you know, blended those two together. So that's my next pick for, you know, an Easter egg.
It's a good pick, man. I like it. All right, so Chris.
All right, I'm going Fighting Vipers for Sega Saturn. That's the hidden character, the Pepsi Man, where you're in arcade mode. You let anybody, you know, basically kick your butt for a while, and then you challenge Pepsi Man, who is exactly how he looks exactly how he sounds, just a man with the Pepsi logo. I guess it's just a collaboration that they had. So a little hidden character.
What a window of time and culture. I love that. That's a cool one. All right, so I'm gonna go. I mentioned DK as my favorite character. Usually when I talk video games or something, I have to mention this guy too. I'm going Tony Hawk's Underground. The fact that you get to unlock levels from earlier games, but you have to get like certain icons. I know it's part of the game or whatever, but it is a special there where you can unlock like the school, you can unlock the hangar. There's a couple different things that you can unlock. You can also, when you beat the game, you unlock the KISS level, the Hotter Than Hell level. So I'm gonna go Tony Hawk's Underground, which also, by the way, just side note, Tony Hawk's Underground, one of the coolest additions to the to this whole franchise of Tony Hawk's games. The fact when I first was able to get off my skateboard and do side quests with my, like, that completely revolutionized the game in my opinion. So Tony Hawk's Underground, I'm going to go with the old school level unlocks.
All right, so that's a good one. I only have 3 left. I definitely kind of map this out just right because you guys have been picking a few of the ones that I wanted. The first one that I'm going to go with, I'm going to go with this one. So in the game Star Tropics, you get to a certain point in the game where the Dr. Jones guy is like, he sends you a letter and he asks you for a number. They don't explain anything about it. And all you have to do, we were talking about manuals there, Jeff. You have to go, part of the manual that you got this letter in the mail or in your book, in your thing, and you had to dip it in water to see the invisible ink that was actually on the letter in the box. And it said 747, and you had to put that in your game in order to continue playing. Wild. That was one of those outside of the box thinking things, kind of breaking the fourth wall. You have the letter in your pocket. And the other one that I'm going to do, which one I want to do? This one or that one? This one or that one? Yeah, I'm going to do this one. I hate this game. I hate this game tremendously. It's kind of like not only do I mean, it's a great game. It's a fun game, but it's extremely hard. The first time you ever beat Ghosts and Goblins, it laughs at you and says you have to do it again. Like in order to really beat the game, you have to beat it 2 times. And that was kind of an Easter egg, like to make the game harder. And you had to get to the end, and you're like, credits are rolling. You think it's all great. You're like, yay. And then it's like, let's do it again. I'm like, what? And it gets harder, obviously. So Ghosts and Goblins, the fake out, forcing you ending to replay the game. That's how I'm finishing my mountain today.
Nice. This one's fun. On the GameCube, there was Wave Race Blue Storm. And if you go to the audio settings in the menu, and you have to hold down Z until it looks like there's something happening, and then you enter this code, it changes the commentary to a board commentator, and he's like he like pokes fun at the racers the whole time. He's like, seriously, that's as good as you can do, and he's like bored the whole. It changes the audio track in the race to be a board commentator. So that's going to be my final pick there. I love commentary because of Mystery Science Theater 3000, and it kind of gives me those vibes. So
that's a fun pick.
Board commentator.
All right, we got 3 more picks, guys. Let's see. Can we make it to the end? Hey, the Tech Buzz is here. He was on the show 2 weeks ago with Gamer Aimer. Brandy was here earlier. Great channel. Go follow them. My boy Marcus, what's up? So awesome stuff. Hey, so speaking of Marcus, no, you're not up yet. Chris, you're up.
I'm going to tie a bunch of our picks together without picking the same game because I know that's
nice.
the sort of rules. But I'm going to take the hidden characters element from the NBA Jam that we talked about earlier, but I'm going to go NFL Blitz.
Yeah.
Hidden characters there and hidden teams, and then take the Mortal Kombat route and say that Raiden in NFL Blitz.
That's such a good one.
Yeah.
Hey, wait a piece that was such a veteran move. That was such a veteran move. I like to see that. Veteran move is any way you can get some extra games when you're not supposed to. We love it. We love it.
Yeah. I love that.
Good job. Hey, CC Game says, you Tech Buzz. Laugh out loud. Yeah, welcome in, man. Marcus, your last pick.
All right, so my last pick is Grand Theft Auto, the trilogy, the definitive edition. So you can put in a code to unlock Big Head mode. But the interesting thing about that code,
Big Head mode is always fun in all games. It's like, what is happening? So that's one another NBA Jam. Yeah, go ahead. What about it?
But the code is actually the Konami code.
Yeah,
to unlock it. So I think that's pretty cool how they kind of, just paid homage to, old school retro.
Speaking of Grand Theft Auto, the fact that they're talking that thing is over $2 billion or close to it is insane. Anyways, that's how, Andy, I don't know if you've seen that. They're talking that to design the game GTA 6, it's almost $2 billion with a B to design it.
And it's going to be 2 billion years until.
Yeah, I mean it's been postponed. But I mean, think about it. If you're spending at least even $1.5 billion, because that's where it's.
I'm almost.
You have to sell at least $7 billion.
How is it not if it's not the perfect game, it's a flop. Right. For how long we've waited, you know what I mean? It's all the pressure's on them. But I guess.
All right, so we got two more. No, one more.
One more. Final pick of the day.
It's the final countdown. Jeff, thanks for being on the show. Finish us off with a great Easter egg we missed.
All right, so thanks for having me, guys. So the last one is going to be my favorite game ever.
Yeah.
It's Chrono Trigger.
Yes.
So Chrono Trigger.
Yes. This was my other one.
Okay, good. Okay, so not only was it a groundbreaking game, but the endings, folks. There's one ending in particular that you actually get to speak to the developers.
Yes.
It's completely secret, and you have to do it by finishing it with Chrono and Marley at the very beginning of the game, I believe it is, for that ending. And it's just incredible. It's just all these little Easter eggs, all these little jokes about the behind the scenes of all the staff. So it's like the credits, except it's very personalized and fourth wall breaking. Chrono Trigger is my favorite game of all time, and that is one of the biggest Easter eggs. It almost made my top 4, but the reason it didn't is just because the other ones edged it out a little bit more.
I can guarantee we are talking about that game to end this series in the Super Nintendo series.
Yeah.
You are.
Oh yeah, I am for sure, and I'm sure the other guys will too. I mean, like it's probably on the Rushmore of games. Like honestly. Anyways, great show, guys. Yes, I had that on mine. The endings of that show. Just shameless plug. I'm dropping a devotion, a video game devotion, Christian devotion for your kids, for you. On our channel at Rushmore Reboot. And like 3 days ago, the one I dropped was on Chrono Trigger. And I was like, oh, that's a good one. I had it on my list. And I was like, yeah, maybe I'll do that one. But I'm about to drop, by the way, I'm about to drop today's in about 20 minutes when we're done with this. But it's over. Andy, we broke a record tonight. we're talking Easter egg. You broke a tooth tonight. With that being said, before we get out of here, let me show everybody what's coming up down the road. So this is episode 4 of this series. This is the whole series that we've got planned. Check this out. I know there were some errors in that. I think Mysticles is supposed to be on for this one, and he wasn't. But you guys saw the pictures. But that's what's coming up next week. We have, I believe it's Derek and Poetically Christian Gamer and Christian Ninja, I think, is on next week for game. What do we? Oh man, it was just on there. I don't remember. There's my mind is mush sometimes with these shows. I've been planning. We've got stuff. People signing up. There he is. Poetic Christian Gamer. Are you on next week? Is that what it is? I think maybe. I don't know. But anyways, love you guys to death. Thanks for being here. Before we head out, let's go back in the opposite order. Jeff, you start us off. Tell everybody about your show. Tell us everybody why they should come and visit. What you got coming up next. And thank you for being here. We'd love to have you again, for real.
Yeah, no, it's my pleasure, guys. Thanks so much. It's nice meeting you all. My channel is about retro gaming, of course. I also do speedrunning on the channel. I do retrospectives. I've gamed with my daughter and I also game with a lot of my friends and stuff on the channel as well. It's very laid back, family-friendly type atmosphere. And what you see is what you get. I'm not going to yell at you. I'm not going to treat you like a bank. I'm very civil. And I love video games. I love the history of video games. And I really enjoy the opportunity to get to play them in front of a live audience. So I do a lot of live streaming. So thanks, everybody. It's great to meet you. And we'll see you next time for sure. Thank you so much.
So, yeah, I just looked it up. You gave me an opportunity to look it up. Next week, Weird and Peculiar Games with Christian Ninja and PCG, Poetically Christian Gamer. Weird and Peculiar Games. That's going to be a fun one. Marcus, what you got going on, man?
Yep. So again, my channel is Destination Switch, dedicated to everything Switch 1 and Switch 2 related. I'm a big Nintendo guy, focusing completely solely on the Switch. What I have on the horizon soon, I go to a lot of conventions. I travel a lot. So I have Rocket City Retro Fest coming up.
Yeah.
And I have RetroCon in South Carolina coming up as well. I have, so shout out to Chris Game Dad and to Square Pegs. I will be at their con, MRGE, I think, in
Michigan
August.
Retro Gaming Expo.
Yep, I'll be there as well.
We hope to be at that one as well.
Yep, Raleigh Retro Games. So I got a couple. I'll probably be at a lot.
Marcus, that was on my birthday. So if we end up being out there and you see me, we got to celebrate my birthday.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, I hope to get out to that one. That one's a bit of a flight or a drive. And it really just depends. See, I'm a teacher and that's the first month and it's really hard to get out. But yeah, the plan is to get to that one. I haven't booked just yet. But I know Bryce will be there. And a bunch of other people. Game Dad's awesome. Game Dad was on a couple weeks ago, so he started off this series. So Chris is an amazing dude. So is Jay, and yeah, the whole team. Meredith, Jay's wife, and LL Cool Games. She's helping out. Yeah, so good stuff, man. MRGE guys. Thanks for being here, Chris. We'll see you soon at Morgan City RetroCon. Tell everybody about Yellow Rose Retro.
Absolutely. And then again, I want to wrap up by saying thank you for having me again for the second time. Marcus, Jeff, it was great being with you guys and learned a few things you know, how to play games a little bit more, or not giving up early. I would have maybe unlocked some of these Easter eggs. So thank you guys for teaching me some of this new stuff. Yeah, as far as Yellow Rose, we'll be at the Morgan City RetroCon, as we just said, and then that kicks off our circuit. We're going to have about, I think, 5 major events in the next 6 months. Retropalooza in Houston's another one. We actually host video game tournaments out there. I actually had an NBA Live tournament last year where we had the voice for the guy from NBA Live. He actually came and narrated and did some play-by-play for us. So really cool stuff that goes on there. So yeah, come out and visit us, Yellow Rose Retro. Come visit the booth. You know, come check out some games. And or come talk video games. Like I said, that's what we enjoy doing, is talking the games just as much as, you know, seeing, feeling, and all that stuff. So really look forward to meeting some of these guys out there. Thanks again.
Hey, man, okay, yeah, go ahead, Ann.
I was just going to say thank you guys for being on tonight, man. It was a blast, minus the whole gum situation, but everything else was good.
Yeah. Hey, so I just want to say thank you. Oh, Rhonda Lusko, Morgan. Hey, there she is. There's Miss
Mama RetroCon.
Mama RetroCon's in the house. Hey, look, guys, thank you. And this goes without, it does go without saying, but this community is wonderful. And to break a record tonight, to get people sending memberships, it's been quite a fun thing to do, and being able to take some fun things, shooting the breeze over the internet about video games, and being able to roll that into kind of Andy and I's side dream of reaching people at conventions is so amazing to me. Thank you guys for being here. See you guys next week. Next week is going to be with Poetically Christian Gamer. And by the way, if you missed it, his wife is cancer-free. Praise the Lord. Shout that out. By the way, Poetically Christian Gamer is legally blind as well, and he plays games. He does a family-friendly channel, and he teaches. He plays games to see if they're good for Christian kids and stuff to play, and what it's like to play as a blind, legally blind person. He'll be on next week, and we'll have Christian Ninja, which he's also a live streamer, gamer, player. It'll be his first time on. It'll be Derek's 4th time on, maybe 3rd. We love Derek, but shout out to all you guys. See you guys next week, next Thursday, same time, 8 Eastern, 7 Central. We love all y'all. Andy, it's time to tell everybody good night. And we did not break the record for the longest show. We thought we were. The longest show is
viewed, the highest attendance in our show. And also, let me just say this, consistently 30 plus for the night. So that was fantastic.
And honestly, that's what makes it all fun, because of the community. So awesome show. Glad I was introduced to some of the faith-based gamers. Black Ranger, let's connect. I would love to get you in the book. It doesn't cost you anything. It's going to be just free, handing out people. Several of these guys above you, Religious Fanboys in the book, PCG's in the book. If you want to be in the book, come in. Fat Boy, thank you again, man. I miss seeing you around. And you don't have to keep taking your wallet out. Stop doing that. Just come hang out, man. But thanks for supporting us, man. And tell everybody good night, Andy. And we'll see y'all next week.
All right, guys. Well, it's time to say goodnight like we always do. This is the Rushmore Show, where it's all about your top 4
and nothing more.
Peace.